everybody, it's me, Steve the Magical Cabbage Bruce, and I am here to tell you that I am absolutely delighted with the game last night against Leeds. It was a fantastic result, and Mike Ashley has given me the week off, and I'm going to Lapland to meet Mike Ashley, or as you and we know best, it's Father Christmas, and he's going to give me a new contract for the foreseeable future, and I am going to due to sign a 125-year new deal with Newcastle United. But enough of me. You'll see me during the week. Your favourite manager of all time, Steve the Magical Cabbage Bruce. And now I leave you in the capable hands of Jason and the Keeping It Tuned YouTube channel. Also, my favourite ever is on there, Paul from the Tomb Review. Wow, I can't wait to meet him too.
Oh, and he wasn't even in the room waiting. Hey, Chippaz, Danielle. How you doing?
Fucking Bruce.
That was horror, mate. I'm sorry, but that was horror.
That was actually quite disturbing, really, that mind.
That was the real bloke himself.
I think it actually was, not gonna lie.
You would do a better job, that one.
And he wasn't even here to say it. All that effort wasted.
I know.
You'll just have to send him in a private message or something, which will be even worse.
So what did we think of the game last night?
Shit result.
Crap.
Shit result. Shit result. Once again.
Yeah.
It wasn't an occasion, was it? Let's be honest.
2 seconds.
True. The whole planned protest that never really got off.
It was about as bad as our performance on the pitch.
To be fair, though, like, at least they're trying to do something. Like, last night, I was a little bit harsh last night and said, it was pathetic and all of that. I was just in a mood because I'd been bruised again. But at least they're trying to do something. I'm not going to knock them for that.
Yeah, fair enough. I rely on, and all the international Magpie fans or ones in England that don't live in Newcastle and can't travel up. I rely on the fans in Newcastle to make a statement, because all I can do is social media stuff from a few thousand miles away. That's all I can do. But you got, guys in Newcastle, we got to make our voices heard, like do something, because it's just not feasible the way this club's being run. It's just not.
No.
We're headed towards bottom of the table.
Well, I think we pretty much are bottom of the table.
I know if it wasn't for Watford, it would be bottom of the table.
Or Norwich.
That's what makes it worse. Watford had a nice big win. That's going to give us so much confidence for next week.
And they'll have more possession than us, and they'll have more goals than us, most certainly. From what I mean, I'm not going for a Newcastle win.
Neither. Me neither.
Especially away from home.
I was hoping for at least a draw against Watford, but after that, I'm not very hopeful of that.
Draws. The only thing that draws do is it makes it's not going to help us stay in the league, but it will make sure that we don't break the all-time worst record of Derby County at 11 points a few years ago. That's the only thing that draws do for us.
Yep.
3 points is all that matters.
We're certainly not going to... thanks. That's my other half.
That's a name I've not seen before.
So a point's not going to keep it up. I mean, the fact that he had the guts to say it was an occasion to me was just... I mean, what the hell's that guy on? What is he on?
Chippaz, you're on mute, man.
I know. It's the quietest I've ever seen him in my whole life.
Could be the toilet.
Oh, he's getting up.
Don't go to the toilet. Leave the phone. Put the phone down.
No.
What about his after match interview saying that? Oh, we got the greatness in the house. Wait, hold the presses. We got the Bruce Wayne of the North here. It's Paul.
Hey!
Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
What's going on, Paul?
And he
Evening.
missed my intro as well. I done a nice intro for him as well.
I know.
Yeah,
I
I
missed
did.
it.
I missed it, mate. I'll have to go back and watch the rerun.
Go back and just for you. I'll show it
Oh,
again.
I'm gonna live it again.
Go on then.
I'll show it
Oh,
again.
God.
There we go.
Hi everybody, it's me, Steve the Magical Cabbage Bruce, and I am here to tell you that I am absolutely delighted with the game last night against Leeds. It was a fantastic result, and well, you know, Mike Ashley has given me the week off, and I'm going to Lapland to meet Mike Ashley, or as you and we know best, it's Father Christmas, and he's going to give me a new contract for the foreseeable future, and I am going to due to sign a 125-year new deal with Newcastle United. But enough of me, you'll see me during the week, your favourite manager of all time, Steve the Magical Cabbage Bruce, and now I leave you in the capable hands of Jason and the Keeping It Toon YouTube channel. Also, my favourite ever is on there, Paul from the Toon Review. Wow, I can't wait to meet him too.
That doesn't get any better, you know, watching that. It just gets worse. It's like, imagine your worst nightmares and Steve Bruce is down a dark alley as a cabbage saying, "Hello there, chaps."
I know. I don't think I've ever heard Steve Bruce with a Cockney accent, though.
No.
Well, it's a bit like Steve
Paul's gonna have
McLaren.
nightmares. Paul's gonna have nightmares.
Steve McLaren with his Dutch accent.
That was
Paul's
some
gonna have
very
nightmares
scary,
now,
like.
saying Steve Bruce is his favourite, St. Paul's his favourite, and all that.
That's not freaky at all, that, Jason. That's not freaky at all.
Sorry, I put myself on mute. My mum was pissing off, so I just had to say bye to her. So, yeah.
So, Paul, you was the only one at the game yesterday. What was the atmosphere like there?
Well, when they went 1-0 up, it turned sour. It got quite nasty. You know, the chants were there. The paper aeroplanes didn't do enough all, to be honest. I mean, they didn't even make the pitch. So, you know, there was, I think, one made the pitch, and then there was a couple of whistles I heard, but that was it. But I mean, Bruce he would have got the message. He definitely got the message.
Good.
You know, I mean, the chants about Bruce out were quite loud. I would have liked to have heard a bit more of it, but you know, when they did go on, I mean, he definitely would have heard it, undoubtedly.
He should be fucking grilled. He should be. He's a fucking terrible manager.
I think
Fucking death of this guy.
I think Joe Linton must have been using flying them paper planes because the aim when the missing was shocking. I mean, it was just all over the place. I mean, all over the place for the main target.
Yeah, it was bleak.
That's
Yeah.
typical Joey. He loves shooting at the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper's meant to have a challenge, not
Yeah.
just
He was like-
being passed to him all the time.
He was like a fucking Aunt Bessie apple crumble last night, man. Like, you get it and it's fine. You take the pageant against the fucking pot. I was like,
Hey, didn't you flag off Aunt Betty's apple crumbles, mate?
I'm being a bit. Steve Bruce will not be happy like as well, but you know, I'm sorry, but
loves an
people
apple
say,
crumble. Does Brucey mind?
I mean, you know, it's how bad we are when people were saying last night Joel had an alright game, but yeah, he still don't. All that he did last night, I saw was the basics of somebody who's trying, and that's all you want. But when it mattered, like, he
was
crumbled.
all right. He was all right last night.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some overreactions.
All season.
I've seen a lot of overreactions though, as if his beat was fantastic and all that. And I just think people need to realise how bad we actually are to come out with that sort of shite statement. And again, Bruce is
No, sorry, go on, Chippaz, sorry.
Like, what the fuck was he doing? He used Dwight Gale on the bench again against a Leeds team with one fit defender. The rest of them are fucking makeshift defenders. and he plays with no fucking striker for 90 minutes again. Tell me where the intent was to win that game. I'm sorry, but the first 30 minutes, Leeds battered us with 5 at the back, and then Graham Jones went, "We'll put Hayden in the midfield," and we looked a bit better. We didn't look much better, but we looked a bit better. And then Bruce, did you see when Jones was talking to Richie and Bruce was in the middle, listening? I thought, what a fucking tosspot. He's the one that's supposed to be telling Richie the instructions, not Jones. But he stood there listening as if to say, "Oh, I agree, I do that, I do that." I'm thinking, what the fuck's he doing? And the changes, he brought Fraser on, yep, good idea. But plays him as a defensive midfielder and wastes him for half an hour. Just fucking stupid, man. And then what was the point in bringing Murphy on in the 90th minute? Just what was the point?
No, there's no point. There's no point.
It's what Bruce likes doing. He brought Andy Carroll on for 30 seconds.
I know, yeah, that was grim and all.
I'm sorry, but
have you seen that little video meme going around of those two managers trying to copy each other? I mean, that is exactly what I saw against Leeds. Exactly what I saw. The way Graham Jones was taking control of everything, and Bruce just having a few words here and there, trying to get a word in edgeways. And
then I saw at the beginning of the match, Bruce was coming in, smiling and laughing. I thought, what the fuck's funny? What's funny?
Yeah, I think the reaction from Bielsa in the opposite locker room, he was probably not smiling and laughing and all this. He was probably torching the shit out of their players for not picking up 3 points. That's the difference. That's the difference.
The first 30 minutes, they could have been 3-4-0 up and nobody would have complained because they overran us out in every department of our pitch. And then the only time they didn't is when we went to a 4 at the back, but then Lascelles was absolutely fucking shocking in a back 4. I swear to God, he got rinsed like a fucking tap. It was ridiculous how much they targeted him and the joy they got off him. And we didn't change it or nothing. We should have took him off, if I'm being honest. If he plays at Watford next week, he's going to get absolutely murdered off Saw. He's just going to rip him for pace. I would play Fernandez next week, not Lascelles. I thought Clark was the better.
Fernandez isn't very quick, though. I mean, you want pace.
None of our defenders are quick.
He's not, but he's got a football. He's got a brain. He's like Colaccini. He's had a footballing brain. That's the difference that saves him. And I think it's honest. What's he done to Willock as well? It just seems like Willock he's not there. He's not there. He's missing. He's not there.
I'm really worried. I am really worried about Joe Willock. Obviously, it goes without saying he's not going to do 8 and 8 anytime soon. That's fine. I'm not expecting 8 and 8, but a goal or 2, assists, good play.
He's being taught to do a different job though.
Yeah.
That's the thing. He's not doing the same job he was doing when he was playing for us last season. He's not.
We don't see those runs into the box.
No, not at all. And that's lies the problem. You know, there was twice in the first half last night when we pulled the ball across, and you know we didn't have a striker. You know, Richie put one in, and Kieran Clark was the furthest player forward in the box, and then you've got, you know, Longstaff hitting the post. There's nobody coming in for the rebound. You know, but if you have a striker there, whether it be Dwight Gale or not, at least he would have had a striker's instinct to get in the 6-yard box for sniffing around for a couple of rebounds here and there.
Exactly. Like I said after John's watch along, is don't bother with the whole bust up that Gale and Jones have had. Leave that in the training ground. Just play Gal. He needs to be played.
Yeah, but he won't be because he's stubborn.
Give him a run of about 5 games. Give him 5-game runs.
He won't.
But he won't. Exactly.
There is no chance of that happening.
Nah.
I don't even know why he puts him on the subs bench, to be honest. He's got no inclination to play him or bring him on. You know, even when we were losing games, you know, when we're behind in games, he won't bring him on. So there's no chance. I don't even know why he's on the bench. I really don't.
It's a pretty damning statement to say that we're all like like low-key desperate to see Dwight Gale on the pitch. That's how low the standards are at this fucking club.
And that's the
They
reality
are
of it.
fucking rock bottom expectations. Rock fucking bottom. We're clamoring for Dwight Gale.
They say maximum goes in January, we all fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
There's no two months about it.
Nah, them have got absolutely nailed.
It's not so much him going in January, it's him getting injured. You know,
Well,
because
that's
that as well.
if
There's
he
that
gets
as well,
injured,
which
which he inevitably will, you know, we've got nobody because he's the only one that drives us forward. I mean, he was superb again yesterday. And, you know, we've all been hammering him for not having the finished product, but he did yesterday. And, you know,
it's still, you know, it fucks me off that 3 years into Bruce's reign, the one player we're relying on is the same player 3 years in. Like, we haven't got somebody else who can like do it when he's not 100%, and it's still the same. Give it to ASM, and that's it. 3 years we've been doing that now. As much as he's a great player, we've got nothing to like. If he's injured or if he does go, it's what do we do? It's because the money will go to Ashley. We won't see it.
Yeah.
It was. I think it was at one point during the game. I was like, "Is this Newcastle versus Leeds, or is it St. Max versus Leeds?"
That's what you said in the chat. I've seen it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We rely on them heavily, especially to get every single time the defenders pick the ball up. It's always just like looking for Maxi straight away, and that eventually teams are going to cotton onto that. Just double up on Maxi, and that eradicates the problem straight away.
Yeah, and then you win the game. If you stop Maximin, you win the game. That's all you need to do to beat us. Because Bruce's game plan, defend, and then pass to ASM sometimes. I don't know. It's so easy to game plan against us. It's so fucking easy. It's like
yesterday.
Yeah, Miggy, he's not being played in his right position either.
No. Another one out.
But eventually,
he had a good game against Man United.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
He did, but the problem is, you know, that was when we were, you know, you know, he had a, I don't know, he just sort of lost, I think he lost his temper against Man United and just thought, got it. But again, there's no reason he should. Why didn't he perform like that last night? You know, it's lesser opposition. It's a bigger opportunity for him to do something. And
it's a home game. It's a home game.
Yeah. And I you know, Watford have won again today. You know, we're gonna lose the Vicarage Road. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
We're not winning there.
2-1, 2-0, 2-0.
When are we going to win though? When are we going to pick the 3 points up? When?
I don't.
That's the problem. Last night we should have been targeting that game. Last night we should have went for that game to win, but again we had no intent to win it.
Yeah, but these are games you've got to win.
Yeah.
If we put, I reckon we'll beat Wolves at Molineux. There you go. We'll win 3-1 at Molineux.
Go on, Paul. Put yourself out there.
That's the usual 1-1 bang of the season. That because we always seem to draw 1-1 against Wolves.
Yeah. I mean, they lost to Brentford at home today. You know, Wolves just can't score. But then again, enter Newcastle United, and you know,
exactly.
We can't score and we can't defend. So there you go.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, there's no way. Thank you, Steve Bruce, for your comment. I will go support one of my other 10 clubs, but that doesn't fucking mean that I'm still not pissed off about Newcastle situation. It gets me really fucking mad about Newcastle. I don't know.
What do you guys think about Woodman? He obviously he was dropped, but he was dropped from the entire team.
Is he fucking jealous? Is he fucking jealous?
He's not injured. He's not injured at all.
It was class to see Darlow back though. It was class to see him back.
Darlow, you know, any crosses that came into the box last night, he handled really well. You know, he certainly improved that side of his game, coming and collecting crosses. It just felt a bit more secure. You know, he was to be fair to him, you know, the second half when he was at my end of the ground, he was very vocal as well, which I've criticised him for in the past and not being vocal, but he was all right last night. So I don't know. He's a bit more trustworthy than Woodman, but I guarantee Woodman wasn't injured. Not a chance in hell.
Nah, not a chance. Just a
Johnson
nice excuse.
Oh,
Oh, he haven't gold.
I didn't take long.
Nah.
There's only one John Sinclair.
I see he did his stream tonight from Venice, interviewing 2 Indian people.
I know, I've seen that.
That's quite a unique stream, isn't it?
Jesus, honestly.
So not only is his fan forum, but his fan forum of the world now. Great original name there, John.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm surprised he isn't popping on the night, or is he doing a live stream for the Italian league or something? Or
I have sent him a link, so he might actually pop on.
He'd stream 24/7 if he could.
You might be talking to Wilma Dickford or H.E. Cox or something, or Seaman or
Mr. Seaman Staines. Honestly, man.
That right there, typical Bruce, happy not to lose with his aftermatch.
He wasn't happy. He was delighted.
He was delighted with the result. It was a fantastic result. Yeah, okay. The crowd definitely showed you that it was a fantastic result.
Yep.
That's how low the standards are, though. That's how low it is now. So to him, that probably is a fantastic result. And also, this whole Joe Linton thing, because our standards are now so low. It's like an amazing thing to us when he does something right. So it's like,
Joe
plays really well.
How stupid the man is, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
He's booed, and then he's like, Brucey out, and he says, "Oh, the fans love that game."
Not for the football on the pitch.
Absolute tool. Aware man.
You must put those wireless earpieces in and listening to fan reactions, just cheering his name.
Bruce just doesn't. He doesn't give a fuck.
No.
He does not. He literally does not. He does not have any affinity for this club. He does not care about what happens. He's fucking. It's so absurd, the stuff he says. It's beyond like, oh, it's funny, haha. Which I do that because it's like otherwise I just get extremely aggravated because it's like this guy is a manager. Are you fucking kidding me? It's just
his press conference on Thursday sums it all up. It was like almost get the violin out for him. He's like,
I know.
Well, I want better players. I want the
Did you notice that every time Leeds was mentioned to Bruce, he was talking as Sheffield Wednesday manager?
I know, I did.
Yeah.
The job he never walked out on, apparently. Yeah.
He was. I was like, you're supposed to be talking about as being Newcastle manager. Why are you saying, "Oh, when I was at Sheffield Wednesday, I used to go. We used to go there. We used to do this. We used to do that." You're not at Sheffield Wednesday.
I wish he was.
I was going to say.
He's doing the whole Joe Biden thing where he actually doesn't know where he is. He thinks it's fucking 2005 or whatever, and he's in a different state. He thinks he's a Sheffield United manager 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden, he's fucking 12 years old playing ball in fucking 1801 or whatever. It's fucking ridiculous.
I'd happily give Sheffield Wednesday another 4 mil just to take him back.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll give him fucking anything. I'd give them fucking Joe Linton and that, like, to fucking take them now. I'd say, you have Joe Linton and Steve Bruce if you want. Just take them.
Mm-hmm.
Embarrassing.
But, like, the thing is as well, though, it's like the day people are going, like, I'm so fucking home, and the day that there's still people are saying we've got to be positive. What's there to be positive about?
Nothing.
2 points out of 15, 7 wins in 34 league games. How is that positive?
ASM is the only positive. When he goes injured, none.
How can we go? Well, we'll win at Watford. We'll win at Wolves. We'll win the next. We can't. We don't because I can't see us winning any game the way we're playing.
If we win more than 5 games this year, all 5 of those teams that we beat should just fold. Just like
three of the wins.
Fucking quit. Because it's going to be embarrassing.
Three of them were against teams that went down, so that last season. So apart from West Ham and Leicester, look who we beat last. Apart from West Ham and Leicester, we beat Fulham, Sheffield United, who went down, and Burnley, who finished, what was it, a place below, a couple of places below.
Yeah.
Whoa, fucking hell! Get erection over that. Woo. I mean, come on.
That won't be the first time for you, though, Chip, as well.
Really. Get erections easier than that.
You dug your own grave there, man. Damn.
But like, and then like when people say, "Yeah, but you beat Leicester and bloody West Ham," a Leicester team who a week later won the FA Cup, so it's quite obvious what their attention was. And West Ham were down with 10 men for at least an hour. So come on, fucking hell! I mean, West Ham gifted to her that day.
This league is stronger than it was last year, top to bottom, except us. We're the only fucking club to regress. The only.
Yeah.
That's not the first time we've regressed either.
Yeah.
Nope.
We simply don't deserve to be a Premier League team. Like if we're looking at this like from a neutral.
Soon, will we? So
yeah, that's what I mean. There's no way we're actually fucking surviving.
Oh, I'm not getting angry about it tonight, mind. I'm not. Like, I can't. Not after last night. Like, I was watching on a stream from America, and the commentators were just saying Rafa did a worse job than Steve Bruce. I was going to smash the TV. I was absolutely fuming. I'm just sick of that, like, agenda. Like, we were so lucky to have that man, and look what he's done at Everton, and look what we've got now. I mean, we've got the dregs, and I mean the absolute dregs. And I can't see it ending because he's not getting sacked. He'll never walk. So what does that mean for us?
We're stuck with them. We're stuck with them until
it means relegation.
Yeah, simple
as that. There's no other way out of it. We're not gonna. If we keep him as manager, we are not surviving this season. You know, you've got like, you know, we've had 3 home games already against teams which realistically we should be beaten if we want to have any realistic ambitions of staying up, and we haven't got a win. And then the away form is abysmal anyway. We can't string anything together away from home. So the next 2, you may as well write off.
But we were 20 seconds away from beating Southampton and 45 minutes away from beating West Ham.
That gives Bruce a boner right there. 20 seconds away.
20 seconds away for beating Southampton. In steps Jamal Lascelles to give away a penalty.
Right.
And we didn't lose on the night in the cup either, so we're still in that apparently. So
that just tells you all about the manager and all about the club's ambitions and where we want to be. We simply haven't got any ambition. No. All we want to do is survive, and that'll do. And then, you know, just keep the club ticking along, and fair enough, you know.
Ticking along for what? Well, that's my point.
Exactly.
Like, ticking along for what? Yeah. For some imaginary takeover from Saudi Arabia that's not going to happen. So, probably no, it won't, because you know why? We aren't allowed it. We aren't allowed to be challenging anyone for anything. So we've got to know our place, as Steve Bruce would say, you know, where the team that belongs, where we are. It's an absolute joke. And, you know, oh God, I'm getting so angry now. Like, here we go.
Fucking loser, shithead manager mentality rubs off, and then the players become what he says. Yeah. You are who you hang out with, and the players are forced to hang out with fucking Bruce. And then they should become him. Mediocrity, the fucking shitty mentality, getting happy over not, you know, getting happy over a draw or scoring a goal, or you looked like you tried, you put in effort. That's not fucking 3 points. So what does it fucking matter? It doesn't.
It's not even mediocrity. It's not even mediocrity that we're watching now. It's just it's abysmal, man. It just, you know, that first half last night just said all you need to know. You know, just Leeds United, who were struggling at the back, yet we sit back and let them come on to us. I mean, you know, that just says it all. And that's how we're going to play every single game, because he relies on St. Maximin for the counter-attack. So teams are going to work us out straight away, especially away from home. We've got no chance.
Whoever we draw in the FA Cup, I don't fucking care what team it is in England or Wales, we're going to fucking lose. We're going to get fucking embarrassed.
Jesus.
Imagine we draw York in the cup. Just imagine.
By the time that FA Cup third
We'll be
round is
relegated.
We'll be
drawn, we
relegated.
could literally be relegated. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, or we could be like a huge amount of points behind.
Yeah.
Maybe not mathematically relegated, but the way we're playing and the results we're getting, we could seriously be just away at the bottom.
Yeah.
You know, just abandoned from all the other clubs. Us in Norwich will probably be just way behind everybody else.
But even Norwich will probably be above us. I know that they at least try. I give them that. Like, they've gone out in the transfer window.
I hate Norwich, me. I hate Norwich. I hate that bellend that owns them. You know, what's her name? The chef woman. I hate her.
Yeah.
I hate her. Like,
Aren't they?
let's speak for you. Like, shut up.
Let's be having you.
I hate her.
I'm not expecting any points from the Norwich game because Bruce has never beaten Norwich.
No, and we lost 3-1 at Carrow Road, wasn't it? When Joe Litton missed that sitter of a header.
Yeah.
Joe Litton doesn't miss sitters.
Not when Johnny doesn't anyway.
Oh, God. I didn't think it would be long, Chippaz.
How many time he does score? Fucking hell.
I think you could definitely tell that it's definitely got to Bruce, because as soon as that final whistle went and those boos rang around, the camera panned straight to him. Quick handshake of Bielsa and straight down the tunnel. He did not do anything else.
He never like applaud the fans for turning up.
No, because he's a disrespectful prick. That's why, because he's disrespectful and he's a prick, and that's all there is to know. He comes across like, oh, feel sorry for me, I'm being bullied, right? You know nothing about this club. You're not a fan. You might have been born in the region, but tough. Like, oh my God, I actually hate him. I just think, how can a man who is apparently a world class defender in his time know nothing about defence? Like, what is he doing? Oh.
I'll tell you one thing that makes a change here, and Danielle ran other than Paul. I mean, it's a change, isn't it?
Honestly, I wasn't going to do this, but I can't help it.
Listen, at the end of the day, you've got to, because it's the only time you get to have a rant.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, we have you go on like radio shows and all that kind of stuff, and you just get told, we're expecting too much, with this, with that. This is the only place we can, rant now or say how we feel, because we don't get it. We don't get to stay anywhere else now.
No.
It's like when I hear, like, I know Steve Rafe goes on to talk shit quite a lot, and he just gets talked over by Joan and bloody what's he called, White. He just gets talked over for his full interview. It's like, don't give him a chance to say anything. So what's the point in going on when you want him on to get a point across and you talk over him for the full 15 minutes?
We should send you one, Chippaz, imagine.
I need a few beeps if I went on, because I'd be like going around.
And it'll have to be after 9 o'clock as well if you're going on that.
Well, it'll have to be after my erection time, so it'll have to be.
Wilma's in.
God. My guy. John's guy.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's John's guy.
Oh, he's a fucking man.
When Steve Bruce come in. Steve Bruce, my guy.
Oh,
he's a fucking man, John, isn't he? Yes. Just uses and abuses all us.
I don't know who he actually supports, mate, at the end of the day.
How did you say it went good morning, Man United? The fans, yes. I was like, what?
I know.
What, John?
And
good
he hasn't
morning,
own a shirt either. He doesn't own a shirt, apparently, in Newcastle.
Good morning, Reds. Good morning, Blues.
What the fuck? Right? I looked at that Man United one, right? He did all the women. And I looked in the middle, and there was one bloke in the middle of all the women he did. It was like one unlucky bloke in the middle.
The thing is with that one, he probably thought it was a woman. He won't have any
it probably said Chris or something, and he thought, it's Christine, but it's a bloke.
But we love him though.
Did Preston lose the day? Because I presume Annie isn't coming on if they've lost.
Bristol City won the score in the last minute.
Yeah, they
Oh,
did.
the jammy bastards.
Scored in the last
Surprised
minute.
he isn't happy then.
Win at QPR, I think, 2-1.
Don't know what that feeling is like winning. I just really don't.
Forgot about that. We don't win games. We go out and draw games. You know, let's go out and get a draw. Because that's how he plays. Steve Bruce's tactics is he goes out not to lose. And that's the problem right there, because if you go out with that mentality, you're not going to win many.
You will lose.
Bielsa goes out to fucking win games. And like I said earlier, he after that game, if anyone smiled, he probably would have fucking sent him to an Argentine mafia house and they would have been fucking shot dead the next day. He doesn't tolerate that bullshit.
I mean, that's quite a bit extreme.
Winning
It's a bit harsh, that mind. Like, you know.
I mean, Jesus.
I mean,
and that happened.
I don't know.
And that happened in Colombia after the World Cup when he scored an own goal. He got shot like, but I mean, that's
why I said it. Yeah, South America. So no, but like the point is that that's the difference between Bielsa and Bruce. It's like their mentalities are just on a complete fucking 180. It's like Bielsa's not happy with getting a draw and stuff. He wants to win, and not just win by a goal. He wants to win like 5, 6, like goals.
I don't
He's
just
not
think
happy with this little shit.
I don't just think it's Bielsa. I just think it's anyone who wants to win a game of football, wants to have a bit of intent. I mean, even us wants to show a bit of fucking intent. I mean, fucking hell. Like, I can't understand how people still defend that absolute fucking bellend that's managing. We're like, Colin Cole and that Adam Carroll did it last night, and I thought, what fucking planet are these two doylums on? I thought, they don't watch Newcastle, they don't support Newcastle, they don't know anything about Newcastle. So why the fuck are they commenting about Newcastle? Like, did you see what Gary Neville and Carragher did?
Yeah.
That's what people should be doing. That's what the pundits should be doing.
That was nice.
But no, they'll sit on their studio, they'll get the fans on for all of 2 seconds to have a say, not let them say, and they'll go, oh no, Steve Bruce is doing great. But like Ray fucking Paul, that lanky bloody long head stick of pissing out. Fuck me, man.
What
honestly,
say? Wow.
What would he have in managing Arsenal at the minute?
No.
Would he fuck?
Definitely not. Anyway, Jason, I've got to shoot off, matey.
No worries.
Thanks for having us on.
That's all right. No worries, mate.
Bye, Paul.
Yeah,
Bye.
See ya.
Peace out, Paul. I also really hate when pundits try to make this Rafa Steve Bruce. Look, Steve Bruce is like the fucking ghetto, homeless, fucking shitty, one-legged fucking prostitute version of fucking Rafa Benitez. He's a fucking shit version. Yeah, because he's fucking terrible compared to fucking Rafa.
I don't know, I've never had a one-legged prostitute before, so I wouldn't have the comparison. I'm not saying about prostitute people, but
it's embarrassing having Bruce run this club, man. It's really fucking embarrassing.
Speaking of the club, Bruce has run his mouth again. Just been tweeted. Bruce on Gale. I've got to pick a team to win a football match and go with a system, and Gale hasn't found a way into it yet.
Well, why if you give him a 3-year contract then? Bellend.
What fucking It's 4-4. He's playing either 4-4-2 like he did for the second half, or 5-4-1. You play him as a lone striker, or you play him as a 2. How has he not found his way out of that? It's the fucking bullshit. That's absolute.
And people think that this Santiago Muñoz guy is going to get a fucking chance in our first team. No fucking way in hell.
No way.
He hasn't even played for the under-23s yet, I don't think.
Yeah.
No, of course he hasn't, and he probably won't.
Has he even... Is he actually a real player? Has he actually even signed? Have we actually seen any pictures of him? Exactly.
No. We've seen that idiot film. I mean, that was a joke. I mean, did you see that video that Newcastle tweeted out?
The guy from the actor.
Movie? Yeah. Like, that was the biggest piss take, and I've seen a lot of piss takes from that club. But is that an actual joke? Is that like 2 fingers to us? You know, like we've signed we're exactly the same team that we were last season, and then they think that's funny. to tweet that. Like, it's the most embarrassing kind of social media from a football club I've ever seen in my whole life.
Yeah, that was literally, yeah. And it's too bad because like he actually might be a decent player, but he'll never get a fucking chance at Newcastle.
Well, he would have been, even if he was, he won't be now. Like, he's come here.
Yeah.
Hang on, where's Jeff Hendrick come from on the bottom left?
And he's not Irish anymore.
All right.
Did you see his face last night, though? Did you see?
Why?
Did you see his face, though, Chippaz, when he was going to come on last night, and then they told him to sit back down? It was pretty hilarious.
You're mortally wounded. And then he still fucking brought him on, didn't he? Oh no, he brought Emil Crap on instead, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he brought Kraft on. Yeah.
Was Makio even injured? But he should have stayed on the field. Why are you taking off? Why are you taking off? You're trying to win the game. He was obviously playing for that draw. You should go and bring Gale on at least. Bring Gale, Fraser, and whoever else was on there. Murphy. Gale, Fraser, Murphy. Bring them three on. Not bring another defender on.
He brought two of them on, but he brought them on to play fucking defensively.
I can't believe it's actually September, May. We've got this to go all the way through to May now. Like,
yeah, we got 33 more games.
Thank you for that. I was looking forward to having a good night tonight.
33 times 90 minutes.
Yeah, but you've also
time. Yeah.
Oh God.
And the cup games.
The one cup game in the Carabao Cup, and then the one in the FA Cup when we lose to whoever fucking gets us.
To Gateshead.
Yeah, Gateshead would beat us.
100%.
York City already did. Even fucking no. Just imagine if Derby County went to St. James's Park and won. Just imagine.
You wouldn't be surprised though.
No surprise.
It wouldn't.
I wasn't.
Go ahead.
I wasn't surprised when we conceded first last night because I just thought as soon as they scored the first one, it was going to be 2, 3. I was surprised that way he got scored. That was what I was surprised about.
I was surprised.
John, that's the problem now. We're all sort of surprised when we get a result. Not like, when we get beat, it's no surprise. When we get a result, it's a surprise because we don't expect it. I mean, I expected at least 2-1 to Leeds last night, but probably should have been really the chances they had. But I mean, like I say, a draw just isn't good enough. It's not good enough when they've got one fit defender and the rest of them are makeshift defenders. We should have been at them from minute one for the full game to put them under pressure, and we just didn't. We just played to get a draw. But what annoyed me again is, with half an hour ago, you could see they were hanging out their arses, the defence, and he just didn't show any ambition to go at them. I mean,
I don't think he knows how to, though. That's the thing. Like, I don't think he has any ambition ever. So,
we all know what his ambition is, and that's fucking his apple crumble in the night time off his missus. That's his only ambition. He's sitting at home and go, "Oh baby, get me my apple crumble."
Oh my God.
That's it.
That's when the block. That's when the block deflates.
That's why these misses just go. Then he's sitting there like this. When you know. Actually, didn't hear what he's.
Could be one of those exploding block dolls from Only Fools and Horses.
I actually didn't hear what he said after the game last night because I thought I'm not having it. A draw's not a good enough result, whether you like it or not.
Chippaz, he says the same thing after every game, so.
Well, that would be okay. That there's some positives.
Yeah.
It's that one line that everything comes up. There were positives for sure.
Yeah.
Positives for sure. Every single time.
I mean,
we haven't been relegated yet. It's the main positive.
I'm sure the first 20 minutes, Leeds had 80% possession or something stupid. I thought, that's 20 fucking minutes and they've literally passed with the sleep because we can't get the ball off them, or you set up and not get the ball off them, or...
It was like 34% possession to us and 66 to Leeds. And we were playing at home.
I know.
And that means Jack now.
I'm surprised there was 50,000 there last night, and or whether that was just how many tickets were sold and there wasn't there, because I saw quite a lot of gaps, if I'm being honest.
I did.
One of them was John's chair.
On the door was empty.
John's chair just sits there with a dildo on it, ready for him to do it. It just sits on it perfectly. And Joel in every game looks at that scene and thinks, "Where's my hero? Where's John tonight? He's not there."
I don't want to close my eyes.
Oh God, no! Mr. Crotch Burns.
Enter your other guy there, Chippaz.
Oh God, aye. On this man, where are they coming from? They're just stringing him in there.
I know.
No.
I mean,
Mike Crutchburns. Oh, nice name. Nice name.
Got my guy Phil McCracken. He must be Phil and John's cracking, isn't he? Because he's not here.
He'll be on in a minute. He just replied saying, "I'll be on soon."
Who, John?
John, yeah.
Oh, did you see what happened last night? Did you see what happened last night on his channel?
No.
Oh yeah, he apparently got
Trolled.
got done by YouTube because Level 7 Dave was playing the after match interview, and YouTube popped up saying that, "Oh, we're going to take your channel down and all that." But it's like you're being trolled, John. You're being trolled.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Oh no! Don't go down. No, Chippaz. No! Stop! No penis. No penis. No! Stop! Just put the cam back to your face. I don't want it any lower. No, don't eat it. No. That's your penis.
Goodbye, Chris.
Did we actually see any Leeds supporters in the home section?
I didn't.
Did you see that there was one Newcastle fan trying to get on the pitch? And he
No,
got carried
I don't
off
think I
by
saw
all
that.
the... yeah, apparently when...
Was it not Paul?
May have been Paul.
just charged at the pitch with his fist up ready to fly.
Apparently all his mates bottled it and just left him to it.
Why didn't Pete get on the pitch as well?
It was Paul going over saying, "You monumental band."
It was a must-needed 3 points. Well, it is. To us fans, it's a must-needed 3 points, but not to Bruce, not to Ashley, not to Charlie, not to anyone outside of ASM or Isaac Hayden.
I don't think Bruce even has a relationship with Charlie anymore. I think he deals with Barnes now, Justin Barnes.
It was supposed to have a row with him as well, though, wasn't it?
Well, wouldn't you?
I didn't say you can leave after my shuttle, really.
Yeah, pretty much.
4 got kicked out, and they had their Leeds shirts on.
Only 4? That's not bad for a Friday night Leeds game.
Apparently, the box office cancelled loads of tickets as a result of the Leeds fans being able to buy tickets in the home end. They've cancelled loads.
What the fuck?
Probably why there was empty seats then, because they were all Leeds fans.
Yeah.
But sell the dual chair.
That's just John's chair right there.
I still don't know why I got a season ticket made.
Nah. He said he was going to go to Watford, but now he's not going to bother. He's just going to do a watch along instead.
He'll be wanting some autographs as well. He'll be giving out autographs, really. That was hilarious when he said that way.
Who made the t-shirt the other night?
Me.
Did you see it?
Jason?
Was it you?
Yeah.
That was funny. That was epic. Well, this is happy, isn't it? Happy.
It is so happy. Was there any, in Bruce's terms, positives to take from that game?
No.
Darlow being back, maybe.
Yeah, Darlow being. I made Darlow my man of the match. I thought he made some brilliant saves.
ASM too could have been ASM. I mean, without ASM, We're not getting a goal.
Well, we'll find out in January, won't we?
Yeah.
When he goes to
or during the game on Watford. You never know. He could just get injured then. He's gonna get injured. There's gonna be games this year where Wilson and ASM are both not involved in the squad at all because they're both injured at the same time. And you know how many points we'll pick up for as many games? I don't care if it's the rest of the fucking season. Absolutely zero. There's no fucking way.
But surely there's got to be a point where enough's enough, though. Do you not think? Like, even Mike, as much as a dickhead Mike Ashley is, like, surely if we get to Christmas and it's bad, surely he's got to do something then.
Well, it got to the point where Mike Ashley had to take it into his own hands, and he stormed into the room to sack Steve McLaren.
Yeah.
Because Charlie wasn't doing it. So that was when we all actually said, oh, finally, Mike Ashley has done something good. Well done on you, Mike Ashley, for that. But why can't he do that now?
I mean, I don't expect anything out of Mike Ashley at all. I mean, he treated the worst thing he ever done was treating Jonas Gutierrez, someone who just went through fucking cancer remission, and they didn't renew his contract.
I would have loved for him to stay.
He treated someone who just had a battle with fucking cancer, discarded him like a fucking piece of paper in the trash. There is nothing, absolutely nothing that Mike Ashley isn't capable of in a negative way. There's absolutely nothing. I don't expect shit out of him. I expect only shit from him.
I was glad when Gutierrez sued the league.
Yeah.
Doesn't deserve it.
Yeah, he sued him for what? Disability or something like that? That they were discriminating against him. Yeah. I'm happy that got resolved, but it's really shitty. So I only expect shitty everything from Mike Ashley. I don't expect anything good from him. So
do you not think though that he might just sell on the cheap? He might just sell on the cheap and then see what comes out of this compensation case thing that he's got going, because that would be the last two fingers, wouldn't it? If he sold the club to somebody who can't afford to buy it and have to remortgage the ground and do Man United. Can you imagine? I mean, that would be the worst outcome. Then get somebody who's got less money than Mike Ashley has. Can you imagine? They'd probably give Bruce a 25-year contract or something.
God, don't say that.
That'd be it for me. Like,
don't say that. Oh.
Imagine. No, let's look at it mathematically. 25 years of Bruce, 38 Premier League games a year, at least 2 FA Cup games a year. Imagine how many 90 minutes that is.
Apparently, the club's valuation has
90.
Apparently, the club's valuation has dropped in price. Ashley's holding out for his 350 mil or 300 mil. Yeah, I see a report saying that the club's actual value now is down to like the 240 mil valuation.
See, I don't know if he is now, I don't know if he's holding out for his 340 or 300 mil. I think he's talking to people who don't have as much money as he has, and he's going to try and go for compo. That's what I think, because I think, he's not going to get this price, because this takeover will never happen with the Saudis. It doesn't matter, any restructured deal, anything, it just won't happen. So anyone who thinks like that's getting led down the garden path. But wouldn't that just be the last act of spite that he could do, is just sell it to somebody who has to remortgage? Can you imagine?
Oh yeah, and then we find ourselves in a Derby County situation in the championship, and then we get demoted a shit ton of points for financial irregularities. That will happen to us, I think, in the next 5 years. No doubt in my mind. Great. It's only going down from here. We're not getting. When we get relegated this year, there ain't no fucking way we're coming straight back up.
It's going to be a long time. The whole entire team's going to need reshuffling. The defense that we had the same defense for 4, 5, 6 years.
Yeah, it's like Dad's army. It'll be Dad's army soon.
Yeah. We'll have all pensioners lined up in the back row just with their Zimmer frames just moving slowly forward.
It's not good to have the same exact It's not good to have the same exact team for 5-6 years. Even the best teams refresh and rebuild every fucking year and every transfer window that they can. So even the best teams don't. They have a spine, but the really successful ones keep acquiring new players, better players, competition, squad depth.
Everything we
It's
don't.
fucking ambition.
Yeah.
And Ashley, the wages, he got 10 guys off the books and brought one guy in, and he saved a lot of money on wages, and it looks like a fucking championship budget.
Remember, those guys, it's not 20 years ago, remember?
I wish it bloody was 20 years ago.
Yeah, no shit. No, it's no.
Yeah, no shit.
No, but I saw Jordy make a comment about how pundits say we want Champions League football, and then he said, "Well, I mean, who wouldn't? Even Grimsby fans would like." There's a very, very big difference between there's a very, very big difference between expecting Champions League and wanting Champions League. Juventus expect Champions League. AC Milan, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Man United, Man City, Chelsea. All these fucking teams and their fans expect Champions League football. Everyone else wants Champions League football. But if you change them, look at Atalanta, Sheriff Tiraspol, Villarreal. They're in Champions League this year, and they're not as fucking big as us. Because they have the ambition.
An Italian team. You just mentioned one of John's Italian teams.
More than one.
You'll be getting a hold on listening to that one, Steve, if you keep talking about that. You'll be like, oh, Serie A, oh.
I like Serie A. Nice league.
But John likes it that much. He probably fucking cry wanks himself over it, man.
Oh my god!
You're 3 minutes away from 9 o'clock.
To be fair, that was Tim. Really,
come on, man. There's loads of people over 18 watching it. Come on.
I'd be more than happy with just finishing in the top half of the damn table. We're always in the lower half. Just the top 10. Top 10, or maybe even what? Well, no, not top 12. We finished 12th last season. Top 10 finish, 8th at best, maybe. But if we're a decent manager, I reckon we could get 8.
I just want to win a bloody game. I just want to win a game. That's all I want. Right now,
for a while.
Score goals, defend the goal, and win a game. That's it. That's the top 3
the problem with that is, though, if we were to get in the top 10, Ashley would think we've overachieved in that, and we'll get even less than what was good.
You put the price up 200 million.
Look, that season we finished 5th. He didn't give any money to Pardew. He just said that squad will be fine next season. And we'll ultimately finish, 15th or something? Or
right.
Because we had European football and we didn't have a squad big enough to compete in both competitions. So.
And Ashley didn't even Ashley literally requested to UEFA, hey, can we not play the Europa League games? Like, we just pull out of it? I'm dead serious. You can look on the Chronicle. It's fucked up. But it's true. He did not want to play Europa League games.
He wanted us to pull out of the UEFA Cup, or the Europa League, because we wasn't allowed to advertise the Sports Direct. Right?
Because it's a sports company and it's illegal in a lot of places. So it's like how you say when Liverpool used to be sponsored by Carlsberg, half the time they couldn't have Carlsberg on the shirt because alcohol was illegal in a lot of places, like alcohol sponsorship. So that's why they had to.
Same thing with betting companies. Like West Ham, when West Ham went to Dinamo Zagreb in Croatia, they didn't have they didn't have their sponsor. What is it? Not Bet32, or what is it?
Sinclair's.
Right. So West Ham played against Dinamo Zagreb with no sponsor on their shirt. It was just the shirt because it's illegal to advertise gambling. So it's fucking Yeah, Ashley is a fucking cheapskate, and I expect nothing but shit from him. I really, that's
Jesus Christ.
Sorry. That was on purpose. I don't know where that came from. Must have been me packing the crisps I had when he walked into the bar. Nice and spicy. Although, really.
God.
Jesus Christ.
Where's Sinclair anyway? Where the fuck is he? What's he doing?
No, I think he's actually
Doing
watching
his Saturday feels,
an
probably.
Italian game.
Oh, God. I should have his pants doing these bloody lube out in that one.
Oh my God.
Well, you don't have to think about it. That's what you'll be doing watching the Serie A. That's
Oh
what he
no!
does.
It's when he done that watch along. I think for the England game, he was wearing those Union Jack boxer shorts, and he just stood up and was just wearing them. It's like, John, come on!
Well, I remember because I remember him standing up, and I was like, "John, why are you wearing? John, are you wearing Union Jack bungee smugglers?" He was like, "What? What?" I goes, "John, you've got Union Jack kegs on. You just stood up on live YouTube stream and fucking walked out the room with them on, and you don't know." Oh, fuck me! Oh, Steve's away. He's away to get his pleasure gel.
Oh my God.
He's away to get his pleasure gel.
Yeah, it is confirmed. John is actually watching the Atlanta game. So,
Oh, is he doing the live stream?
He's commenting about it.
Oh, man. Honest to God, man.
Oh, wow.
Oh God. I wonder what the championship will be like next season then.
We'll be going down then as well.
We'll be on at 9 o'clock next season anyway, so.
Facing Bristol City, enjoying Burton away.
We always enjoy Burton away. Someone doing.
even pre-season, we still done Burton.
Right. But like we keep saying, like as we are now, how can we be positive? Like, you know, it's like
I don't want to hear that word associated with this fucking club ever.
We'll do what John does.
Like,
keep the faith, lads.
Don't say the 3 words he always says, mine, because he had my head done in, not last Saturday, but the Saturday before.
Trust the process. He loves them. He goes on like Steve Bruce when he says that, doesn't he?
It's when he does it, he goes, trust the process. And you're like, shut up. What bloody process? There isn't a bloody process.
The process of dusting ourselves down, rolling our sleeves up,
We'll
going again.
I will go again on Monday. Even though they probably have Monday off training.
But you just remember the days though when it used to get a Saturday and you were buzzing for the match, and now you're not. You're just thinking, God, how much of my weekend can I fit in before the kickoff? Because otherwise it'll just be ruined. Do you know what I mean?
It feels like a chore watching them, getting up early in the morning and shit. It feels like a chore for me.
It is. That's why it is.
It's like a prison sentence, isn't it? But we're on tag, so we don't have to go. We'll have to watch them between 3 and 5 or whatever time on, and that's it. But I hate watching or listening to them. Like I listened to it last night and I thought, "Fuck am I doing?" I know I support Newcastle, but by heck, we're absolutely tragic. And then I saw like the highlights on the telly late last night after the match before I went to Kip, and I just thought, for me, I'm glad I wasn't there because that would have.
Was it like 30 seconds long, Chippaz, if it was the highlights?
I've had longer wanks.
Oh, God.
Honestly, man, it's like I saw Sky say Rafinha's goal was outstanding. I thought it was just a cross into the box, which our defenders didn't stop.
Yeah, it could have been saved. That.
No, it could have been saved and it could have been prevented. The defenders could easily have cut it out. So I thought, no, it's just a heap of fucking shit.
I don't think I've actually watched Match of the Day since Bruce took over. I think I've only watched it once, and that was when Hayden got that last-minute winner against Chelsea.
When he went doing the touchline, like, going, yeah, like as if we're playing really well. Went for like 94 to 95 minutes, Chelsea battered us, and we had one shot on target and we scored it.
Yeah.
That was the only last time I watched Match of the Day. I've not watched it since because we're just getting this same old crap.
What's the point? Like, what is the point though? No, there is none at all.
I'm sick of putting myself through it. I don't want to put myself through it. I am a fan, but I am sick of watching shite and watching them get beaten, watching them flipping not turn up the games and watching them fucking pipe teams off like Steve Bruce does. And then I'm sick of the same old shite where Shearer comes out and says, "Oh, the club's going nowhere," and all that. And I'm thinking, you're right, but just because you're mates with Steve Bruce doesn't mean to say you shouldn't slag him off, because he avoids slagging him off like the plague, and you should be slagging him off because he is part of the problem, whether he's your mate or not. You can't still constructively criticise somebody, and he's failing to do that. He's failing to do that. I'm sorry, but if I work with people and they're my mates, but if I think they've done something wrong, I'll say, "Listen, you've done that wrong," in my opinion. Simple as. It's how life works.
That's diplomatic of your mind, Chippaz. That's very
it's
diplomatic.
How life works. It's how life works.
What Bruce said as well when he's in his interview, when he was questioning Alan Shearer saying that all of this and that, and he's like, "Oh, he's entitled to his opinion. That's what he's paid for, doing his job." Yeah, you're paid for doing a job, and you're doing fuck all.
Yeah. He's paid to do a job. He can't do his own job.
It's grim, man. Grim.
I think the last time I actually enjoyed watching us play, even though I loved Rafa being with us, but I more liked enjoying match days coming up when Pardew was in charge of us, because we had a 4-3-3 attacking style of play, and when we scored, you actually saw Pardew as if he was an actual fan. The way he would celebrate with the players, with the fans, show that emotion on the touchline, especially that Tiote's equaliser against Arsenal. The passion that you saw from him.
The Silver Fox. As he was called, wasn't he? The Pardiola, the Silver Fox, because he's fucking grey hair.
Did get us European football though. And that's the last time we've had a sniff of it.
Yeah, only time, unfortunately. Now I can't see it happening again. I just don't know where we can say, "Oh yeah, the grass is going to be greener again on this garden," because at the moment it's fucking like as if it's being torched by the sun, and it's not getting bloody. But it's not like as if we've had some rain and the spouts are, as Steve Bruce would say, the air shoots are spouting and things like that. And although I suppose we'll have to wait till spring comes along, don't we now? Because that's when the next time he comes out with some like Alan Partridge quotes, or when the daffodils have sprung and everything like that. And
Steve Bruce's old 7-year-old cock is gonna spring before we ever fucking do as a club with him as manager.
God.
I hope it doesn't mind, because that's what we want to see.
Unreal.
Well, how on earth are we be fucking cocks and everything, man? Where's that come from? Honestly, people say I'm bad. Flipping heck, I'm like a flipping glass of shandy, me.
I'm sober. I'm good.
I'm that team.
God.
Do you ever wonder though if we'll ever come on one of these happy?
No.
Nope.
Even when we win, we'll not be happy because there'll always be something to moan about, because nothing's perfect in Newcastle. The grass isn't greener. The grass isn't green, as we always say. It's fucking torched.
Yeah.
But I don't
the stadium's falling apart.
The manager's right. I'm falling apart. Watching Newcastle. I'm going grey even by the day watching them, so I'm losing my hair colour. So, where's the positivities there? I'm getting older watching them.
The dead pigeon hasn't got his testimonial yet.
No.
I can't believe they haven't sorted that out. That's something that should be priority.
Scruffy that mind, isn't it? Like proper scruffy.
Like it's shocking on the pigeon because he's been a loyal servant. I mean, he's been there for free. Like, he's had to put watching for free, but he's been there every home game. Been at every home game. You know.
That pigeon's on a rolling contract. That one.
He's on a bloody home game. He's on a 38-game rolling contract. He's the only one that's at every home game. The pigeon, that must be why they're keeping him there. So at least one day when the fans aren't there, the pigeon will still be there. So we'll be playing in front of the loyal pigeon, who's just lying there dead, being chomped a bit by other birds or a maggot or something.
Please, yeah.
Chippaz.
Well, that's what will be happening because he's dead.
Well, I know, but we don't want to hear about it.
We'll have a statue of it before long outside the ground, or
Yeah,
like Tottenham, we'll have a statue of it on top of the stadium.
It'll be like it'll be next to Jackie Milburn and Sir Bobby Robson, just the pigeon, just there. But like I kind of like. All I'm saying is like I kind of like I'm keep repeating myself week in week out of the shit that we're going through.
Yeah,
it's just like I'm a stuck record. You know, it's not something I want to say I would recommend if you're a neutral. If Newcastle go on Sky or on TV, don't watch it.
yeah.
As John says, stay in bed.
Stay in
If you're
bed.
from Australia, who are a day in front of us, stay in bed.
Like, stay in bed. Don't get up. If you live in China, however, don't get up. Live in Japan, don't get up. If you live in England, don't get up. That's what I would say. If you live in England, don't fucking get up because we're not fucking worth it. And we'll get beat off Watford, unfortunately. I can't say we're winning. I know you will probably go ask predictions, but I can't say we're beating them.
Nah.
No way.
I don't see us beating them. I was hoping for a draw, but no, they've beaten Norwich today, and
Ismail Assar is going to absolutely tear us apart.
Just like I said last night, Lascelles can't play because he's just fucking diabolical. He was diabolical last night, Lascelles. Diabolical.
Yeah.
Mike Dean was quite diabolical last night.
I know.
Well,
He dispossessed Hayden,
And then went, whoops, sorry.
and he gave the throw in to bloody Leeds.
Yeah.
I think he had a Leeds top on.
That's usually
That's nice.
a drop ball situation.
Baldy twat.
What's
Hey,
he
he is.
doing?
He is.
But he is. He's shite. He's a shite ref. No one likes him. Well, it's pointless lying. Might as well say it how it is. Oh, fuck
and
off
he's
with
gonna-
him, man.
And he's going to be full of it at Bristol City one as well.
Oh, is he coming on? Is he?
Nah, probably not. But on Tuesday he will be.
Oh, you fuck. I would be putting him in the fucking penalty box, me, if he is. Although Tuesday I'm on late, so I'm not gonna be on either at work.
No, again.
Alright. Yeah, I'm locking the shop up on Tuesday night, so I'll not be there, fortunately. I don't know what the crack is for Monday, because I know he says he's getting 2 guests on the 4 Horsemen. I haven't been asked mine yet, so whether it's in the pipeline or...
Do you really think it's wise?
Yeah.
You going on there?
Well, why not? Fucking hell, I'm the tamest one out of all of them.
Are you though?
Very. I mean, Jesus. Oh, go on, Wilma. John's off his tits. Damn right he is.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not? I'll bring some colour to the show.
You'll definitely bring that.
I might boost these viewers up and all. Who knows? I mean, you don't know what you don't know.
He'd be spending 3/4 of it in the penalty box.
No.
No, because Monday's the only night where you can vent it, isn't it? It's the only night where everything goes.
You'll have like Tourette's, won't you?
Fucking fly. What? Fucking shit. Aye, what? Bruce is a cunt. Sorry, lost. Sorry.
Called him that enough times.
Oh, I don't regret calling him it. I hate using the word, but if there's one person I don't regret, it's calling that word is him, because he's just fucking.
He's a cunt. He's a fucking stupid fat cunt.
I used it twice. I used it twice a few videos ago, and I was like, "Oh, I really can't be saying this," so I beeped it out. And I watched the game, and I was like, "Oh, do you know what? I'm going to call him it again." But sorry, I'm not even beeping it out. He deserves to hear being called it.
Like you don't feel guilty. It's
like for me.
I don't think he'd care though. That's the thing. He's not arsed, is he? At all.
If I were at a Newcastle game, I'd literally run down to the fucking touchline and I would fucking scream in his face, "You're a fat fucking cunt. Fuck off. Get the fuck out of this fucking Guyan club, please. Please." Go back to fucking Sheffield Wednesday. Because that's what you're talking about in your fucking press conference.
He is here.
It's not John, is it?
There's only one!
With Cap as well. It is the Sinclairinator.
There's only one!
There's my guy.
There he is. Itchy Cox is in the building.
How's things, guys? So a bit late.
As Wilma says.
Fucking hell, man. It's like being at the match. Jesus, it's not loud. It's like being in the crowd.
I thought you had the stadium there, mate. Oh,
Where's the American commentator for? That's the American commentator, isn't it?
Joe, what do you think of that game last night?
Oh, that's well, for the first half was one great, wasn't it? This to be real about that. We had a few chances, by the way. I mean, Joe Linton should have scored, Richie at the post, but I thought Leeds were over us. Like, you know, there are so many chances. Like, you know, it should have been 5-6 over half time. I ain't gonna lie, but at the end of the day, once ASM got legalised on goal, then we kind of stepped up a little bit in the second half, a little bit, but a couple more chances and they just didn't take them. So another day, we'd have got beat anyway, quite easily. But again, we haven't won this season. And we're third bottom for that reason, because we haven't been winning games. And it's just that defence are not good enough.
John, did Joe Linton score after the match, did he?
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Okay, I look at the player ratings today, and he got 7 out of 10.
Just didn't answer the question.
Sorry.
Watford won today, John, and we play them next. Do you think that their confidence is going to be sky high when we go there?
It's
to be fair, it'll be sky high anyway, whether they won or they didn't win. Wouldn't make no difference between us.
Yeah, man.
I'm sure Elton John will be doing a rallying cry on the pitch or something beforehand. Or
Yeah.
piano, sit there, Leeds piano, playing bloody Rocket Man or something. Or doing something.
He'll stand up, take his wig off, and bow.
He'll come on and do a duty at half time when we're 3-0 up or something. Where are you? Where are you? Are you ready for love? Yes, I am. That's what he'll do. That's what happens.
Wait. Fixtures. Oh, we actually are playing on a Saturday.
But I'll tell you one thing: Newcastle won't go breaking my heart.
Oh, Chippaz.
I tell you, Rocket Man. I think HBR Styles going to be a Rocket Man the way he's going to play against us on Saturday.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna penetrate that back line, isn't he?
He's quick, isn't he? He's a beast. He's an absolute beast. He's quick, direct, skillful score goals, and I don't know how we're going to.
Our defense isn't quick.
Our defense, thanks, it really is. I can't say the few words back away, but I'm sorry, but But
John, what did you make of Bruce's changes? Were you happy with them, or do you think what the fuck? Like what I'm thinking? Were you thinking what the fuck?
You know what? When I looked on Sky, he played a 4-3-3. I thought, hey. I thought, wow, he's changing things up. And I'm surprised he played a 4-3-3. And I'm hoping he keeps it to a 4-3-3 because we have got the players to play 4-3-3. I mean, Amir on
Did he?
AFM.
I thought he played 4-4-2.
No, according to Sky, it's 4-3-3.
Well, why was Fraser on centre midfield if he was playing 4-3-3? Who was the furthest three up front?
Bruce has no fucking clue what he's doing.
Was Willick in a front
on the stream that I was watching? It was a 4-5-1 with ASM up front on his own.
Yeah, it was like that with either that or went to 4-4-2, or I don't think it was 4-3-3 because that's too ambitious for our manager, unfortunately.
Well, that's what I thought at the time.
We said, and I did a live show, I said to some of the time it's 4-3-3. I thought, wow, but it's definitely 4-3-3 on Sky because we changed it up. If Steve Bruce changed that into a 4-3-3, I hope he sticks to the 4-3-3 because he got a clean sheet.
He won't.
Now we'll be back to a back five on Saturday.
One thing I will say, I'm going to say this now, right? If he plays a 4-3-3, give it a go, and we get beat, then at least, even though I don't like that lad, he changed it up. Give it a go.
But for me, he's still playing like players in the wrong positions, whether he plays 4-3-3 or whatever. It doesn't make no difference to me. It's a load of shit, basically.
He should have worked on changing it up during the international break, not fucking off to Portugal.
Wish he'd stayed there.
Yeah.
But last week after the game, right, when he found on the Monday when he knows Leeds are going to have most of their defenders out, he should be sitting there all week saying, "We're gonna fucking have these. We're gonna gun at these because." But now he'll have just fucking said he's gonna have 4 days off. We'll only train on the Friday or the Thursday or whatever, and that's it. It's like it's a fucking piss take. Part-time United. That's what we should be called because they're not fucking full-time. They're all fucking training once or twice a week and playing 90 minutes a week, and that's it. It's like Sunday League shit, that.
You sometimes get the feeling it is the United part in our name, even there.
No,
we're not united. Even as a fan base, we're not united because we all want different things. Well, some of them want this, some of them want this protest, some of them want that protest, some of them want to do this, some of them want to do that. We're not united as a fan base.
I was just disappointed with that protest. I wanted to see more of that.
I mean, obviously, I didn't know that because I did a live show last night. But I mean, if you're going to do a protest, do it well. Please, please, please do it well, or don't bother.
Like, why wasn't anybody a streaker or something? I mean, that would have got noticed. You can imagine like somebody streaking with Ashley out written across their chest or something. No, not me. No, it's too cold for me at the minute. Like, so I think I'd have to keep my clothes on.
Just at the minute.
I might have done it with my socks on, but that's it. But I mean, the thing is, what do you do to protest? It's like we've done it before, and Ashley isn't bothered anymore because he's like, if he was bothered, fair enough, but he's not because he's practically got the keys and dropped them in the front door and said bye.
Yeah.
He's not. He probably didn't even watch the game last night. That's how bothered he is. He probably didn't even know we played.
This is it. The thing is, right, I mean, if you're going to do a protest, do it properly, yeah? I mean, I said today, on one of my streams today, the 2 lads from India, I said to them, if you can do a protest, do it properly, okay? Be real. You just talk. All we do, right, we talk about it, we just all talk. We just don't back it up. Do you know what I mean? But do it. Look at the way United done it. They done it properly, yeah?
Oh, don't say that. Don't say United for Man United, John. Please don't go there. Say Man United, not United. Come on, you're not better.
I can't say United. I
know your lasses won't be happy about it, but come on. It's Newcastle or United, not Man United.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Dundee United. I'm sorry.
I mean, Man United.
That's it.
Okay. Give us a cheer.
It's in the post.
Thank you. And we are, honestly, man, they're just so hopeless on a protest. Like, you know, either do it properly or just don't do it at all.
The thing is, though, if we do that, does that not make us?
That's why we want to be saying that.
Away.
Oh,
Oh
man.
God.
That's a bit harsh. That's a
Fat fucking Cockney cunt of the fucking Northeast. He allegedly haunts you in your dreams. The fat Cockney cunt. Ooh. I want money. I want money. Ooh.
He's like Freddy Krueger, Steve Bruce, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but at least Freddy Krueger can be fucking stealthy. You can hear fucking Steve Bruce's fucking annoying ass mouth and his steps, and you can hear it. You can hear his fucking steps from a mile away because he's so fucking fat. It's stupid.
Steve Bruce needs a sex ball. He's not for something because it's just to shut him up, like in Pulp Fiction or something. Or
ridiculous.
Oh god.
John, what do you make about Dwight Gill not playing last night as well? Because I didn't see what you had to say last night because I was in bed, so I didn't hear what the crack was that you did on your show.
Crack.
He didn't come on at all whatsoever. He hasn't played any minutes for Newcastle this season. This is the thing. I want to come on to him, right? I mean, Dwight Gill, yeah. He signed a 3-year deal, right? Protect his invest and protect his what's the word? Just to
protect his
protecting his
valuation and stuff like that.
Valuation, that's it, right? And what happens is, I mean, he just hasn't played. He hasn't played in the minutes at all.
Oh, away, Jason, man! Bloody hell!
Jason, you've got a bad fantasy coming on.
Oh god!
I just think. I tell you what, I think Dwight Gill's a bit peed off. He's not getting any games, man. Do you know what I mean? But we need him on at some stage because you need a goal trying to win the game. And then he goes to bring on players like Henrik. He brings on bloody Kraft. I just don't get this guy. I don't get this man out. Just get him done. Get him done. But it's not going to happen though, isn't it? Because they
no, it's not.
Give a toss. None of them give a toss. They don't care whatsoever. Yep. And, you know, even if we get relegated, it'll be a case of, oh, well, we'll have to just get promoted again and then and see where we are, which we won't do because we're shit. Like, who's going to want to come and play at our club? Like, no one.
Dan, I totally agree, Pet. I totally agree again because you're making sense yet again. You are. And you know what it is, right? I mean, the club, and I said this before, the club I love, this isn't the club. Do you know what I mean? We get relegated, right? This would be the worst time for us being relegated as a fan, right? Yep. And
100%.
Seriously, man. I mean, we deserve better than that. We get 50,000 every week, okay? And the way our fans get treated is a disgrace, an utter disgrace.
But the thing is, all right, we'll just sit there and we take it, don't we?
We talk about all these protests and stuff, and then when it actually push comes to shove, nothing happens. Like I said many times, I'm an international fan. I live in the U.S. I'm thousands of miles away from England. I can't do shit. All I can do is say, Bruce, fuck you. Ashley, fuck you on Twitter every fucking 20 seconds.
Yeah,
all I can do. I can't do anything.
John, you got your thong pack for next week then?
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
You come on, I believe in miracles.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man. Anyone United.
It's not the one in Manchester.
What do you guys? I have an interesting question. What do you guys think? I was reading on Twitter or whatever. There were people who were at the game saying, "Oh, just get behind the club. Stop with the Bruce House stuff. Just get behind the club."
That's what I said.
What do you think of? Yeah.
If you get behind it, then you're supporting Bruce, really, aren't you?
Get behind what, though? Get behind what? Players who don't want to play. We've got bloody Joe Linton, who doesn't know the day of the week. We've got Dwight Gill, who can't get on the pitch for a Premier League team. We've got, who else? We've got bloody
Emil Kraft making any
Kraft.
competitive appearances for this fucking team.
Get behind what? Get behind
we've
what?
We've got a Jesus
behind
impersonator who
ASM.
comes on.
ASM is ASM is the only thing that I can get behind, and Wilson. And sometimes Jacob.
If you want to get behind them, then that's your choice. I mean,
That's why I didn't
true.
comment.
You shouldn't walk into these things with me because you're just walking into them, literally.
Yeah.
Textbook.
Textbook.
Line them up, point them, shoot them. Yeah. That was,
What about that whole? I think it was yesterday as well, or it could have been on Thursday.
I tell you something. That's my boyfriend commenting there. Tell you something. Didn't come home tomorrow. If you're going to say Stevie B and Mike Ashley look hot in them photos, like. Tell you.
It could come out big cardboard cutouts of both of them.
Well, he was your boyfriend until he made that comment. So we're just our life dumping on air.
What about what was said? I think it was yesterday, or it could have been on Thursday. That the only reason Bruce keeps is not playing Mankiero is because he doesn't speak English. And he's been in the country for like 7 years.
Before you have a translator with him anyway. I thought maybe the club would have one.
Probably on furlough.
He's played at Liverpool, he's played at Sunderland, he's been at Newcastle. He's had 7 years in England, and apparently he doesn't speak English.
Steve Bruce
Gareth Bale doesn't speak Spanish, and he's been at Real Madrid for quite a while, so I guess, I don't know, maybe. I don't,
Makes you wonder. Bielsa's been in England for quite a long time, and he constantly has a translator with him.
And he can speak English.
Bielsa doesn't give a shit, man. He's just here for attacking vibes. That's it. That's what Bielsa does, man. I like it. I like it. He doesn't give a fuck. He just wants to score goals and win. That's it. 3-3-3-1 and vibes. That's it. That's Bielsa. Imagine if Bielsa was at Newcastle, how much fun that would actually fucking be.
Yeah, my dreams.
Yeah.
It's never gonna happen.
That's like me dreaming of being with Cameron Diaz. It's not gonna happen, is it? You know, dream about it, but we're just that's all it is.
Yeah. It's true though. Yeah.
It's just a cry one away. That's all it is.
How did it get to this point though? Like how?
Oh, shit.
Because of one man, Mike Ashley.
Yeah, you can bloody stay in Yorkshire as well, making them comments.
Pay for what you get.
Well, I've paid for.
Pay for what now? You pay for what now?
No. Once I paid quite good money for fish and chips, and it was shite. So technically, you don't always pay for what you get. But what's the saying? You reap your rewards, and whether you like stuff like oh god, no.
Oh god.
How much, John?
You sorted out your autographs, yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. No.
Do you do like a pose for them or something as well, or do you just like a pose? Is it just like a raw screenshot from live?
He's got his top off in his Union Jack shorts doing this.
He's imposing his head on Mr. Movie. His body Mr. Universe 2021 or Mr. America or something or Mr. Olympia.
Yeah, not yet.
And he's in the chat.
Not yet.
And he's in the
John.
chat. Annie, do you want to come on?
Oh man,
John, do you know what
Mr. City one man didn't bring him in.
Have you seen the film Pain and Gain with Mark Wahlberg and Dwayne Johnson on?
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, well, at the beginning, Mark Wahlberg's doing like sit-ups on like a wall, right? He's got like a bench press thing set up, and he's doing sit-ups, and he's going, "I'm big, I'm hot, I imagine that's what John does in the morning when he gets up out of bed. He's literally doing sit-ups on his bed going, I'm big, I'm hot.
I'm gonna talk to all the women today. All the women.
And then he goes,
alpha male.
when he picks his phone up after he gets to the pump.
John Sinclair.
Then when he gets to the pump, it's time to go on Twitter and tweet the women.
Oh, man.
All the women.
Oh, John, you get some
Big.
flat line, don't you?
I'm hot.
What was that, Dan? Sorry, love.
I said you get
What?
some flack, don't you?
Well, here's what it is. At the
Hey.
end of the day, I can take it. I'm a good egg. And you know,
Yes.
I'll just laugh.
Hey,
you
wait,
know what I mean? And
when
that's
you say
what
Joe
reason,
Litton's
not
worth £30 million, you've got to take the flack.
Exactly. But I've seen a tweet off used you that you said I could be right.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
Mr. Motivator Sinclair there.
I like to move it.
Oh, man.
That's
I
John's
know,
thing.
go away.
Hey.
What we got on there? That was Steve Bruce lying bollock naked, I think, probably. That's what off it.
Ugh.
How badly do you think Steve Bruce fucked Mike Ashley's wife or something? Like, what's the
Jesus, where that come from?
what's the reason for why he's still here? There's no way it's anything to
He's
do
a
with
patsy. He's a patsy. He's just happy to take up the proverbial, isn't he? And happy to be in the job he's in. That's all it is.
Because it's going to be his last job, that's why.
Wait, you like to fucking think so? Well, not if he gets one off the missus, like. John's laughing and the chairs. It's like a proper CD laugh, isn't it? But John, has the Italian teams won the night? Oh shit, why did I mention it?
Oh, Chippaz.
I was just looking at what was the scores of the Premier League today? Because I have no fucking clue. Because I would have been awake on 6.
Yeah, I don't
no
care anymore.
Clue. I know what beat Norwich.
Won, Liverpool won, Arsenal won. Who else is?
Man City, no goals against Southampton.
Did Southampton miss a penalty or something?
No, Man City had a penalty. No, Southampton rolled on a penalty. Walker got sent off. Yeah, far. And then all of a sudden, the referee changed his mind when looked at the screen and Southampton didn't have a penalty. So that was it.
Point gain for Southampton. That's fucked.
Oh,
League gunner.
Hey!
Oh, man. I was waiting for him to be mentioned.
Danny!
Oh, God, there he is. He has Mr.
Let's
Pragmatic.
get it out of the way, have we?
Fucking pragmatic.
Oh, man.
Mr. Pragmatic.
And you know what it is? You know what it is, right? I went through my stream without saying those 3 words last night.
Which stream? You've done which one? You've done quite a few that.
I'm learning. Only tell you when you can see the goal, man, just being so. Do you know what I mean?
Trust the process, John, as you keep saying. Trust it.
Oh, Chippaz, shut up.
That's what Bruce said. That's what Bruce said last season.
Well, like you saying Joe Linton was worth 30 million.
Oh.
30 million? I never said that at all.
Said 15 mil.
Oh, 15 then. Oh, so, what, even worse, he's not even worth that.
Apparently, according to the transfer market, he's worth 15.3 mil.
No way.
So he's gone up 0.3 of a million since last season.
Really?
You know what? How much he's on a week, Joe Linton?
He's on you every week.
£86,000.
£6 a week he's on. And we'll craft
86,000.
John, the only thing he's on The only thing he's on every week is you. That's it. No else.
Hey!
No money involved. Goal in the bedroom. Well, Annie, let's hear you glow and come
Aye,
on.
how are we, Annie? Let's get it out with.
He's a
What?
happy guy today. He's a happy lad
Oh,
today
come on.
because his team
We
won.
need some happiness because we're all miserable, so you may as well share your
Oh
joy.
my god.
His team won, did you say?
Oh, did you say that? Really? I didn't know
Oh,
it.
No.
this team.
Oh,
He's not going to be happy with that. He is brilliant.
Was that team of the day, Annie, wasn't it? Was that team of the day? Hang on. I'm sure that was the photo he put on Twitter after his run this morning. I'm sure he put a photo of a Bristol Rovers top on saying he's been for a run.
Yeah. Did you actually go for a 25-minute long run?
yeah, I did. I was actually 30 in the end.
Were you running to Steve Bruce's house or Mr. Pragmatism to get his autograph or a photo or something with
He was
him?
running to John's.
It was Manager John's place. Mr. Motivator.
Oh.
He was running to John's to get in the queue because all the ladies were ready for him in the morning. John's probably got like SES security guards outside his front door. Trying to force the door. Like, John, I need you. Get out of the way, man. Get out of the way, people. Has to go into like a work in a black down car so no one sees it's John Sinclair. Like, has to fake his identity and everything.
There we go.
Fakes identity to be Joe Linton.
Go on, Annie. What was it? Was it a 2-1? 2-1 when was it?
Oh, 93rd minute. You'll love to see it. 93rd minute.
Apparently, Jamal Lascelles didn't like seeing it because he fucked us. He fucked us over when we got a late winner. So yeah, can't relate. Can't relate, Annie.
93rd minute. Wow.
Right.
You were playing QPR, so I mean.
Mate,
Last time we played QPR, we beat them 6-0, but never mind.
But QPR were in the Premier League once. We were not. We've never been there.
Once. Yes, once. That was about 10 years ago they were in the Premier League.
So they were in the Premier League.
Yeah, but they've got none of the Premier League players.
Look, QPR have a brilliant team, and the fact that we've beaten them away from home is just...
Stop going to Steve Bruce mode, come on.
They are a very good team. I'm speaking facts. They are so good. And yeah, they deserve they probably deserve to win because we were absolutely awful. We had 3 shots on target, but we got the win, which
66% accuracy on shots on target. That's pretty fucking good, Andy. Well done. Nice pat on the back. Virtual pat on the back. Very, very nice. You beat the Queen. You beat Queens Park retards. I'm very proud of you.
We conceded 26 shots. 26 shots we conceded. Wow. 11 on target. And this was Steve Bruce numbers. 63% possession QPR had.
I was going to say, the Steve Bruce manager now, does he?
We wish.
Joey Barton. Do you know Joey Barton? He is absolutely awful at management. He is very bad. That's why Rovers
are better than fucking Bruce, I bet.
Yeah.
They are second bottom of the Football League, so I'd say not.
We're second bottom of the Premier League, so
actually where are we? We're 18th.
Well, yeah,
we're in 18th. Burnley's in 19th, and Norwich is 20th.
Do you think, does anyone here think that we will actually get out of the relegation zone this year after any match week?
Nah.
Do you think we are staying there? I think we are.
Mm-hmm.
The only time we'll go up is when we get a draw and the team below us loses.
Yeah.
And that will be from 20th to 19th. And then maybe 18th, and then down to 20th, and so on and so forth. We're not getting out of that bottom three.
Do you know what it is, Steve? I can't see it. I really can't see it. I look at the fixtures, and I just cannot see where next win's going to come from. For me,
what do you mean next win? We haven't won a fucking game yet. Never mind next win.
It's the end of the day, right? We've got to play 2-way games. We're not going to win that.
Nope.
I mean, Spurs are home, Palace away, Chelsea are home, and I think we've got, is it Arsenal away? I mean, I know you've got Arsenal.
It's Brighton away. We've got Watford next week.
Brighton away.
We've got Watford at their place.
I tell you what.
Then we've got Wolves at their place.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got Tottenham at home, Palace at Selhurst Park, Chelsea at home, Brighton away, Brentford at home.
We're not
then Arsenal a day after. Yep, the Arsenal, Norwich, Burnley, and then the Christmas period happens. Leicester, Liverpool, Man City, Man United, Everton.
Oh.
I think I'll go to Italy beginning of December. I think.
Oh God,
man! You've never mentioned it, John. You've never mentioned it.
Oh no. I think Milan would be the one I think I'm going to go for a couple of days. So
God.
I may have to do a watch along from Milan.
Oh my God!
Do it.
Well, you keep doing a watch along from Venice.
I know. Wow.
Maybe you should try doing a watch along from your poor seat that's sitting up at St James's Park that's not been sat on.
Smart idea, lass. We're absolutely screwed.
John, how long is your season ticket for? How long you got your season ticket for?
I had it for quite a while, to be fair. I mean, I'm on a 10-year thing, am I? Sort of thing. So.
Oh God!
How many games have you been doing in 10 years?
I've been to the games. Yeah, I've been to the games when Rafa was a manager.
Ah.
But I used to up in Newcastle, and I've been up all the time. But I moved back to Bristol 2016 because my mum was poorly at the time, so I had to go back. So she's fine now. She's good.
Well, that's good.
When's your plan to go into St James's, John?
Well, fingers. So I mean, I've got to work some Saturdays basically. So Sunday's going to be tough. Sunday match is going to be real tough because I'm going to be driving back home pretty late. I'll probably get home about 11, 12 o'clock, and I've got to work the next day. So Sunday's not going to be any good. But I will come up. Definitely going to come up without a doubt.
John,
is there one game that you want to go to at all?
Oh my God.
Anything really. Any game at home. It's just where I get that time off. But I do enjoy the watch-alongs as well, you see. So
is there not that one game that you would try your hardest to actually go to?
Like Man United away to
yeah, any of the big games and Sunderland.
Any game which J7 starting, that's one. Any game where J7's leading the line. John, did you not see Joe Linton last night? He was looking for you, man. He didn't see you in his seat. He was keep going like that, thinking, "Where's John? Where's me fan? Everything is fan gone." He hasn't come to see us again.
Listen. Number one, he's not my guy. Secondly, right, he'd be better off going back to Brazil, honing his skills. Yeah, my mate, right, I had a text from my mate the other day. He's an Arsenal fan, and he said,
"Legal now, is it? Is it legal now, by chance?" You liar, John. It is.
It's definitely not legal now.
Liar. You're a good liar, John. I'll give you that.
But,
your guy.
I'll tell you what, he said that he's a dodgy Brazilian. That's what he said. He's a dodgy Brazilian.
What? He's a dodgy Brazilian? What the fuck? He's either good or he's not. Not dodgy.
He's the worst. I mean, do you agree with what I say, Danielle? I mean, Joe Linton. Is he the worst striker you've seen?
Has anyone actually checked that he is Brazilian though? Because he doesn't look it in his
I
style
think it's a
of play
forged
at
passport.
all.
I think it's a forged passport myself. He's probably really like from Blythe Spartans, like Ali Dia was.
I was going to say he's probably from Blythe.
Listen, he'd be struggling to get into the North Shields team, let alone Newcastle.
Why North Shields? What about Sunday League?
I tell you what, though, he wouldn't get the Hackney Marshes, by the way. He wouldn't
The
get
what?
the first team. Hackney
The
Marshes.
what?
Hackney what?
Hackney Marshes.
Hackney
It is
Hackney
Marshes.
Marshes.
The what the fuck?
Hackney Marshes. You not heard of Hackney Marshes?
The Hackney Marshes? No, John, I don't watch the English 1000th division or whatever they're in. I mean, I didn't realize television cameras went to them games, but
Hackney Marshes, nah. Okay.
Oh,
have you done
go
watch
away.
along to them, like, for John?
I doubt it.
What?
I don't say anything.
What is that? It was like,
Oh, man.
What was the last game you went to, John?
Oh, and he's gone.
he'll be back.
Yeah, not
Typical
for
Bristol connection.
not for a couple of years now. Like, to be fair,
John,
like
have
I
you
said,
been paying your season tickets since then, though?
I just on a monthly basis because I'm on 10. Yeah, but yeah, I should have done it, but I had to ring at the club and just say, how do I go about, try and get a bit of money back, sort of thing. Like, like if I
John,
can't
you don't go to games. They're not going to give you any favours, are they?
I'm still going to come up. I'll make sure I come up. I'll try and come up. Right? I will come up, but it's just the timing in a minute. Hackney Marshes.
He doesn't know who Hackney Marshes are.
I don't, neither, to be honest.
Hackney's
Well, I didn't
down
before
my
tonight.
Hackney's down my area.
Yeah, I was going to say, Jason, do you know who they are?
I don't know who they are.
Fucking hell.
John, if we get Sunderland in the FA Cup, let's say, would you go to that game? I'm assuming.
Say again.
If we drew Sunderland in the FA Cup, like third round or whatever, would you like drop pretty much everything and go to that one?
Without a doubt. So we can smash them lot because I hate that team. I hope we smash them one day. Because
The problem is that.
Whoa. You hope we smash them 1-0.
No, I want to smash them.
1-0.
I want to beat them any way it can. Because you haven't beaten them for 7 matches,
Yeah.
Remember, Jason, he said our goal difference would skyrocket upwards.
Yeah.
We're going to go straight to the top,
At
downwards.
the
Straight to
bottom.
the top down, yeah. So, this is John Sinclair we're talking about here. I mean, this is the bull that said he would come on, but Paul's flipping the 2 and the 4 horsemen the other night, but we didn't know what he was on about. Just said he'll come for what?
It's a bit sus.
No denial.
What about a shirt, John? Apparently, you don't have a shirt.
I haven't yet, no.
Of course he does, man.
Again, I should do.
He's got one with
But you
Joel
took
Litton
one?
7 on, he wears for bed.
Oh, man. Do you know what? I just hope he goes at the end of the season, Jordan. I really do. And then,
Where, though? Who's
doesn't.
going to take him?
No one's going to pay 4 or 5 pence for him, never mind 5 million or whatever.
just write it off and just sell him. Just get away. Just give him away on the free. He ain't good enough.
Because we'll have to pay him for
Terminate
2
the
years of his
contract.
contract. We'll have to pay 2 years of his contract off.
Oh,
And he's on 80 grand a week, so 80 grand times 80 times 24 will be how much?
You're talking, what, 12 million at the most?
There you go. There's 12 million quid for fuck that, John. That's like saying, better get rid of.
Yeah, but who's scouting him?
Maybe
though?
Mike Ashley's got to go, there's 12 million quid, mate. Goodbye.
Your budget is going to skyrocket downwards.
Yeah.
That would be our transfer budget. Go on.
But then again, John, we all actually owe you an apology, don't we? Because he's actually worth 15.3 million.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
15.3 what? 15.3 million what? Fucking Zimbabwean dollars? There's no fucking way that's actually in pounds. Come on.
It's just, last updated on the 8th of June, 2021.
You got the wrong fucking currency, man.
Position forward.
John, is that your page? John, is that your page?
Well, my name's not Joe Linton. Obviously, it's not. You know what I mean?
Oh, man. Did you
was.
update all them stats?
He is absolutely awful. What's it? 6 scores in 70 odd games. Bloody hell.
God, you can feel the love, can't you, for him?
Now, John Gibson, now he's my guy. He is an absolute legend. He ripped him a good one. If you listen to NUFC Matters sort of thing, you mentioned Joe Linton. I tell you what, he is cringing of this guy. And Malcolm
John, you rip him a new one and all.
Chippaz, it's not Monday night.
Yeah, but it's now 10 o'clock, so I mean, come on.
Fair enough.
I desperately need to get to bed.
Oh, is that Bristol City win just so overwhelming and you're riding down that euphoria, Annie? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then,
must feel nice to fucking win a game.
Guess who we play next week?
Millwall? I don't know.
Fulham at home. Toughest team in the league at home.
You got tickets for that, didn't you?
Yeah, I have. I do. Oh my
How do you fancy your chances on that?
Metro's on fire. Your defense is terrifying. Metro's on fire. No.
We're probably
Bristol's on fire. Quick, get the ambulance.
We're probably going to get.
Fulham got beat today, so.
Yeah, against Reading. But I think we will probably get battered because Fulham are a very good side. Plus, they do like a reaction after a loss. They lost to Blackpool, and they beat Birmingham 4-1 away from home, the best defence in the league. So I think it's gonna be tight, but I think I'm gonna go 2-1 to Fulham.
I think it's going to get worse. I think it'll probably be 3-1 to Fulham for me.
How dare you? 3-1.
12-0 to Fulham. Yeah.
I hope we win. I really do hope we win, but I think the way Fulham are playing at the minute.
I'd rather we fucking win, never mind bloody Fulham or Bristol. What team will win the game? Fucking hell. I've dreamt. That's the problem.
I think it's screwed.
Jason, check out what I shared with you. Share the screen. Yeah. I did it. I made an edit or two to his value.
Oh, right. Okay, I noticed that. I just noticed that.
Yeah.
Was I expecting you to put Loves John or something, or?
What's up?
I thought you were going to put Loves John or something instead.
I can do that. I can do that too.
Oh, God. Wish I said nothing new.
Gibbo and Johnson. And you know what it is, Jason? I would love to get Gibbo on me channel as
Of course he does. Of course he would.
Love to get Gibbo
on with us? What about the loyalists like us that are on watching
John,
you every live stream?
Yeah, no, John.
You're digging yourself a massive hole here, mate.
Well, literally just used and abused like prostitutes, almost. Just a case of get your 5 minutes out of it, and then that's it. Move them on.
Why do I bother? I should be getting on with my studies. Why am I here?
What, at 10 o'clock on Saturday night? What's going on, man? Have a day off it, man.
Now see, all right, Jason, I made another edit. Yeah, to Joe Linton's value.
He's worth John's season ticket.
Pretty much nothing. Yeah. Fucking Joe Linton. How the fuck is he? How did we pay $40 million for him?
What? No pounds. We didn't pay dollars.
Whatever the fuck.
Even Rafa said he would only pay roughly around half of that, if any of that. We could have got Rondon for less than half his amount.
Yep.
That's why he was signed, just to get back at Rafa, wasn't he? That's all he was signed.
Yeah.
It was like 16.8 mil just to buy after his loan deal. We could have got Rondon for.
It was just like, yep. See what happens, Rafa. If you were a bitch, like what Bruce says, you would have had 40 million quid for Joe Linton. But but I know Rafa said no to the deal in January. That's why he obviously didn't get offered him a new contract because he didn't want Joe Linton. So
that's why that's another one of the things I hate about Steve Bruce among the other fucking 52,000 other things is that he acts like he's such a fucking victim. But you know what? If you don't like where you work, like Rafa had a lot of problems with that shit. He fucking left. He left because he's like, I can't work with this fucking guy. But you're staying here, so you have no reason to complain.
Bruce actually said, didn't he? I'd walk if I felt as if I couldn't do any more. Or he said every other club.
Oh, you can do plenty more, Chippaz. You can do plenty more, just not the kind of stuff we want him to do. You can relegate with twice. That's what he can do.
Yep.
I know.
Oh, by the way, we will be relegated.
One reason this manager, I'm telling you, he is the worst manager I have seen at Newcastle for a long time.
100%.
And I'm just so despondent being a football fan, being a Newcastle fan.
An Italian fan, and a French fan, and a German fan.
And a Man United fan, and an Everton fan.
Oh, shut up, Jason. We all know you're a fucking closet Twa fan. Come on.
John's playing a Steve Bruce. John's doing a Steve Bruce, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Well, you know, I really like United. I bet when Ronaldo scored past me last week, he was like sitting there with one hand going, "Get in there, get in, Ronaldo. My last's not gonna be happy. Get in."
Oh, well, when we played Leeds, when I was at Sheffield Wednesday with Leeds, I did this and that. Fucking what? It makes no sense.
Oh, well, we've got to come on to it, I suppose. What are we guessing for Watford?
2-0 Watford. Danielle, I think it's your turn.
3-0 Watford.
3-0 Watford.
I'm saying I'll go Watford 2-0.
Copy her.
I'll go with Chippaz for once.
Yes,
you're gonna go with
my guy, John. John, you're my guy.
Yeah, probably 2-0, and I bet Watford won't even have to go out of second gear to get a 2-0 win. They won't even have to try that hard. We're at every single team that we play up against, we're at their fucking mercy.
Come on, Annie, doing the old sign. What are we saying then?
What? 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. What?
What do you mean, what?
John, let me tell you one thing.
Annie, they wouldn't a day, man. They're going to literally be licking their lips to playing us because we are the gift that keeps on giving, man.
Annie, this isn't talk sport. You're not Simon Jordan, okay? You can actually use your brain just when you speak about Newcastle. You know that, right? Right? You know that?
Yeah, I know. And I am going to use my brain. I'm going to say
good.
And I am going to say that you will
lose.
Go on.
Shut up.
What? You'll win. You'll win.
What the fuck are you saying?
I didn't hear you. I have to say it again.
You'll win 2-0.
2-0.
We're not keeping
how much money?
Who's
Can I
getting
give a
our
reasoning?
goals?
Can I give a reasoning?
Yeah,
Watford
come on.
were very inconsistent last season. I know they got promoted, but they were very inconsistent in patches, and they kind of used their quality in the end to get promoted. They've been very poor so far in the Premier League. They beat Villa. They caught Villa cold. They beat Norwich. Obviously, that's a good result. But Norwich are a bit meh. They're not great. I think the manager Cisco. I don't think he knows his best 11 yet. He's still got new signings.
Doesn't either.
I'm giving my reasoning.
Bruce doesn't know where to put the players on the field in the correct positions. It's fucking useless at this point.
We'll still have to put their new players in, like King, Tufan, Ashley Fletcher. They still have to fit those players in. Etebo. I'm gonna go 2-0 to Newcastle. And someone clip this. Please, someone clip this. And then
how much money would you actually put down on a Newcastle win?
Once you win 2-0, or once
how
you just win.
How much money? Answer the question.
How much money?
How much money would you put down on a Newcastle win? $10, $5, $100? How confident are you?
$5. I would.
Why wouldn't you go 10?
I'm not allowed to do that, but if I would,
why wouldn't you go with $10? Are you not that confident?
Just so you know, Watford are in 11th place.
And they've won more games than us.
They've won both of their home games.
They've won 2 more games than us.
Yeah.
There was it. Are they 4 points better off than us or something as well?
They're on 6. They're on 6 points.
Yeah.
We're on 5. Played 5, won none, drawn 2, lost 3, scored 6, conceded 13.
That's disgusting. That mind.
Lovely record.
And that's where we're sitting in 18th place.
I think Annie needs to win the penalty box.
That's not even as bad as Bristol City's. Ours is bad.
What makes it worse? If Norwich had actually won their game, we would be rock bottom of the league.
Right, we'd be in bottom. Right.
No, Annie, but do you do you really think that Steve Bruce's game plan of defend, and then pass it to ASM? Do you not think that Watford's manager is going to be like, oh, I know what I should
do? Do you know what he did? Do you know what Watford did when they came up against Todd Cantwell? Do you know what he did? What? He put Craig Cathcart, who's about 50 years old, up against Todd Cantwell.
Okay, well, they won 3-1, so I guess it didn't really matter.
I'm just saying, maybe he does have the defensive awareness of a wet tea bag, but he could.
All right, Irish guy.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, I think I'll take credit for that. But if Watford don't stop ASM, like you said, he can create something out of nothing. He can, I don't know, create a chance, create a goal, scoring opportunity.
No one
just
to finish it off, Annie. That's the problem. We've got no one to finish it off. That's the problem.
The goal last week.
Yeah, ASM scored the flipping goal this week. ASM himself scored it. That's nice. Nobody else, because no one looked likely. Joe Linton couldn't hit a flipping shot of fire guard. He's absolutely toothless up front.
If we play Gal, maybe we could actually score a goal. But he ain't playing.
Yeah.
Gale, the last twice he scored played against Watford, he scored. So
you won't play him.
No, he won't. Like, you know, he's got a good record against Leeds, so he doesn't play him. You know, that's fucking pig shit. That's what it is.
We've got Norwich coming up. He scored 2 against them in pre-season. You ain't going to play that game.
No.
But according to Bruce, Dwight Gale just hasn't done enough. He hasn't done enough.
John, did you see the statement put out a little while ago? Steve Bruce on Dwight Gale saying he isn't playing because he's not ready and he's not ready to fit into this type of system yet.
What system? What system is it? Oh, like what is it?
There is no system. It's just something yet.
And how long has this guy been here for? This is his 3rd season, right? And he's still come out and say that. The guy is an absolute moron. A modern
the player that he's always wanted to sign, and he's tried to sign so many times that he doesn't even bother playing.
What an absolute muppet. I mean, he's trying to ruin the guy's career. That's what he's doing. Okay, Gale is not good enough to be in the Premier League, but he is a centre forward. Yeah.
The one thing I will say is why didn't Gale just reject a new contract and bugger her off? He could have rejected a new contract. That's one thing I will say.
Well, who? But he'd want the money though. He'd get a better wage in Newcastle than he'd get out West Brom.
Bristol City.
So I don't.
But the thing is, though, he might get a better wage elsewhere. There's no guarantee of that. There's no guarantee he's on a good wage. Yeah, we don't know what wage he's on. He might get a better wage in the Championship.
He wouldn't take a pay cut to stay at Newcastle, because if he could take a pay cut and move to West Brom and get regular game time, and if he got a pay cut in Newcastle, why would he stay to be third or fourth choice?
Well, we don't know. And he might have took a pay cut to stay because of COVID, what's happened over the past 2 years. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know what he's on.
Nobody knows.
We never will. We never will. Unfortunately, that's the problem.
So you're expecting the club to come out and say, "Oh, we paid this much money for this player." Huh?
That's what I just said. No. That's what I just said. No.
Yeah.
It's like it's obvious. It's obvious. Mike Ashley's taking money out of the club, but he's never going to put that on the statement, is he?
No. My question was, you guys as Newcastle fans.
You two, Annie, you closet fan. Come on.
Shut up.
We've been down this road.
Shut up, Steve. You as Newcastle fans, do you expect the club to come out after they've signed a player, God forbid, to say, okay, we paid this much money for this player. This will be in installments, blah blah blah, and we're paying him
Joe Willock? Steve Bruce.
We're paying him this much money. We're paying him this much money, for per year, and this is his net profit or whatever.
We did in that statement. They said they're paying in installments, and Joe Willock, he's one of the club's highest earners.
Did they give you a price? Did they give you a number?
Yeah,
on how much
they said we're paying him off in installments. So ideally,
no. Okay, fine. You're fine. Paying in installments. Did they give you a set price on how much?
25.
I don't think that matters. That doesn't matter when that's what.
It was £10 a week. It was £10 a week with a Sports Direct mug and John's season ticket.
Some woolly hat and some gloves and some socks. And he gets his own Castore shirt as well.
And a cute teddy panda to sweeten the deal.
Yep.
What?
A cute teddy panda to sweeten the deal.
Mama.
Entirely off 10.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Do you think Gal should play?
What?
Do you think Gal should play?
Yeah.
Give him a shot, may as well.
You can't get any worse than what we've got, bloody up front playing fucking Joe Linton. Fuck me.
It's like two games in a row we've named two up top that ain't even strikers.
We've
played a striker.
We've played over 180 minutes of football without a striker. And we've played the same defence, and we've conceded 5 goals in 2 games with the same defence. So tell me how that defence is working.
Tell me how, Andy, how are we going to keep a clean sheet? How?
Put 2 goalkeepers on. Put Fernandez. Put Emil Kraft on Fernandez and stay on the goal line and just...
Yeah. Maybe that's a good strategy.
As soon as you said Emil Kraft, that's the clean sheet done.
Shortest player I can think of. And put ASM just past the halfway line. Just past the halfway.
We'll have our 3 midfielders in defence: Murphy, Hayden, and Richie.
Just sit back, absorb the pressure.
We'll do that anyway. We'll sit back, but we can't absorb the pressure. That's the problem. We're basically defending. our
There's
defense.
there's only so much dust we can brush off.
Yeah.
I mean, our defense is literally 18-yard box, and it's like that's how deep we are. That they're in the line in the 18-yard box, and they're practically right at the keeper's backs, like on the keeper's toes.
I think another problem with how Newcastle play in terms of defensively is if you start listen. If you start losing games playing defensively instead of drawing and winning games.
We have been for the past 3 years.
I know. No, listen. If this is just an example, if you start losing games, fans will turn on you because 1, you're playing boring football. 2, you're not winning games.
We already are turned on. We haven't not turned on.
I know. I'm just giving like a broad example. What would be fine? What would be fine is play boring football, fine, but you're winning games. And unfortunately for Bruce, he's playing boring football and he's not winning games. He's losing games, a lot of games.
But you still think we're going to go out and beat Watford 2-0 based off what you just said. That's like me being like, I'm going to win the fucking lottery, and then all of a sudden, I fucking, I don't know how to play. You're contradicting yourself, Annie.
Who says boring sometimes a plan can work?
This isn't Diego Simeone we're talking about or whatever, where you can play defensive and score goals.
We haven't won it this season, so it's clearly not working.
Yeah.
I think he'll beat Watford. I just think he'll beat Watford.
Well, we could, but it's going to be entirely dependent on one guy and one guy only, and that's ASM.
And if ASM's injured this week as well in training, that's it, mind.
We are absolutely.
Annie, if ASM gets injured, does that change your prediction?
Oh, yes, massively.
Oh, okay. All right.
Fair
yeah.
Listen.
From 2-0 Newcastle, I'm going 5-0 Watford, isn't it?
Hang on. How's that? You've gone from us winning 2-0 and then win 5-0 just because ASM's not playing.
Well, we didn't know he was a wing back. We already said that earlier on. Is it Newcastle United or is it ASM United?
Yeah. We can't see goals even with ASM in the team, so that's irrelevant.
Yep.
ASM literally this year, if we didn't have him, our record, we would literally have.
We'd be gone in January.
We'd definitely be 5.
Definitely.
5 losses out of 5 if ASM went in during the summer.
Because he was responsible for the goal against Leeds. Whatever. Where's the fucking? 4-1 doesn't matter what he does there. Lost to Man United. If it the game before that, Newcastle, Southampton, we're losing that game without ASM.
No, he lost it with him.
Yeah, but lost to Villa anyways. And then with with ASM.
Lost to West Ham with the ASM. So, but one Friday morning it's going to happen. One Friday morning, Bruce is going to go, well, ASM's felt his hamstring, or he's felt the groin, or he's felt the... It's going to happen. We've got to be ready for it because it'll happen. I think ASM this season he's played, all 6 games? It's the most games I think he's played for. So he's bound to be not a game away from getting injured because he's played that much for it, and we're that relying on him. He's put the event here this year. I can't keep it.
He's bound to come on and say. He's bound to come on saying that. Well, ASM's used all the bandages up in the physio room, and he just can't move now because he's completely mummified.
He looks like a zombie too much. So
guys, can I just give you a bit of breaking news? Right, quickly. I talk about football. I just had a tweet of a Fulham fan. Right, I don't know if you've seen it. Right, he's the one who keeps saying about Steve Bruce backing this and backing that. Right, just on a tweet. Right, he said, "John, I love to speak to you on your podcast about Newcastle. Maybe you can have a healthy debate about the fans and NUSC plight."
You'll get ripped in you fucking arsehole. You'll
I'll bring
get
on
ripped in
tomorrow.
you arsehole.
Healthy debate.
I'll get
Jesus
him on.
Christ.
I'll get him on.
Healthy debate.
With a Fulham fan. Bring it on, baby.
Whenever I talk about Newcastle United, I
Poor
put on
Fulham
about
fan.
12 stone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When is Newcastle ever a healthy debate?
Never.
We got a dead pigeon in the stadium, and that's unhealthy.
Yeah.
We've got a manager that's unhealthy, you know. I mean, fucking hell, it's daily.
Oh, yeah.
And
So
owner.
wait, John. There's a Fulham fan for some reason who thinks that Bruce is a good manager.
Yeah. Bring
Oh,
it,
that's
so.
got to be a wind up, that mind. It's got to be
I'll
a
tell you
wind
what
up.
it is, right? If you also come
I tell you what, John.
what I'll do,
John,
I'll
if he comes on, get me on that show because I want to
Oh
put him
my
in his
God.
fucking grave. I'm telling you, I want to fucking bury him.
No, I'll tell you what, I'll get him on, and if he wants to come on, then he's welcome to come on. That's no problem.
It won't even feel good. It's like slam dunk. It's like if you're LeBron James and you slam dunk on like a fucking 3-year-old. It's like, yeah, you should be putting him out of your place and do it. Like, it's a fucking stupid argument that Bruce is a good manager or whatever. That's fucking ridiculous.
No, it's not even believable.
All you got to do, John, is when he comes on, get Chippaz on. Chippaz will soon scare him away.
He'd be gone in like 10 seconds, won't he?
Because all you got to do is do this.
If I do get him on,
Oh God Almighty! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Stop! Fuck me,
So,
my
guys,
eyes.
I tell you what, if I do get him on, right? Will you all just watch it live? Will you all watch it live first? If I bring him on?
You're having me on
Hang
that,
on,
man.
wait a minute.
I think
Sorry.
John, I think I want to be honest.
Yeah.
Never mind,
I
watch
know,
it.
like I'm not watching some guy talk about
I'm
how
sure
good
Paul
Steve
will-
Bruce is for an hour.
I'm sure
like.
Paul would want to pop on and I'll have a few words.
But if that one don't work, just use that one.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that. I still watched it back afterwards and Jason, you were going, Chippaz, what you doing? What you doing?
Oh God!
More shits and giggles, isn't it?
Wait, John, what's that guy on Twitter? Send me his
Oh
username.
God, here we go.
I don't want to harass the guy. I am genuinely curious. Because, like, Annie is kind of like,
I'm not gonna argue with him. I'm not gonna. I mean, the platform says he can have his say, and then I might say I'll probably get a lot of stick for it as well, sort of thing. But listen, I don't know what to do.
You'll probably hide behind a mic and you'll not put a picture on because you'll be too scared to.
Could well be. But it's a hard one. I don't know.
Why is he so awesome
I
at Newcastle?
don't
He supports fucking
This is
Fulham.
what this fucking John, I see it. This guy said he's responding to fucking Ray fucking whatever that
Parler.
fucking idiot's name is. Yeah, Ray Parler. Ray, well said. Unfortunately, he's dealing with the most ungrateful set of supporters. The same one who hounded out Robson
Wow.
for finishing 5th. If Bruce gets sacked or walks, NUFC get relegated and won't return for 10 to 11 years. Why won't they be thankful for 12th last season?
What's his Twitter
Chippaz,
handle?
get him. Chippaz, get him.
Chippaz, hold on. What's your Twitter, Chippaz? Or am I following you
that's
already?
it.
Right?
I don't know though, because he might have blocked us. Because I know there was a Fulham fan who I hated
You
on
might
them.
have
He
blocked
was
it.
well, no, like I think he blocked a lot of fans because he was trolling with like saying how Bruce is a good manager, and he was
God.
commenting more about Newcastle than he was his own team. So he blocked a lot of them because he couldn't handle our opinions.
It's
Even
this
though we're
guy.
Newcastle fans.
It's FFC_LBZ.
Mm.
I think it was Denholm and FFC that blocked me or something he was called. Might be his other account doing that. I'm not going to argue with him on tonight. I can't be bothered. I'm at work tomorrow. I can't be bothered.
Just wait till you're fully charged, Chippaz, and then go for it.
I just don't want to give arseholes like that satisfaction.
Nah, it's not worth it, man. Who thinks
I mean,
that
you
Bruce
should
is doing a
should-
good job, man?
He's only saying that because his team got beat off the red, so you know.
Well, we come for doing this sort of thing, you know what I mean? That'd be tough.
Can I let you in on a secret, guys?
Yeah.
It's your
Newcastle fan?
That firm fan's going to be beat off us next week.
Beat off what?
Whoa.
What?
It was a joke. It's funny. Laugh.
I mean, the thing is, though, you said they were going
Fucking
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Fucking hell, we've been on 2.5 hours. Bloody heck. I'm nearly talked out.
No, same.
I'll be not
I don't know what else to say.
So, John, are you going to have him on your show or what?
Yeah, John, you got to get him on.
I don't know what you think. Like, I mean, end of the day, I know it's my channel, but do you think I should do it, though? That's the thing.
No,
I mean,
because
yeah,
no,
do it.
I don't think so,
Why
because I think
not?
he's a bell end. So no, like, don't you get enough like strife on your channel from trolls? Why would you interview one?
Here we
Just
go.
saying.
So he said that he agrees
Daniel
with Ray
says,
Parler.
Daniel says on it there. I mean, what do you? I'll go around the table. Daniel says not worth it. Steve said yes.
Did he say he agreed with Ray Parler?
Yes.
Right. So I've just brought up. I've just scrolled around to get to that point. Ray Parler said this: Steve is a Newcastle fan, so he wants the best for the club. If he beats Leeds, then suddenly he will be back in the good books.
No, he wouldn't.
Mike Ashley can't get a better manager with the resources that he has. Ray Parler believes that Steve Bruce is the right man for the Newcastle United job. And he agrees with that. Get the fuck out.
Oh my god!
Is his profile picture an egg by chance? Is it?
I don't know what to say, man. I don't think. I mean, it's a hard one.
John,
But
it's up to you. I think either way would support you because we'll
Just
watch
be
it if it's not
careful,
on. And we'll
John.
understand if you don't.
I know. Again, I'll get in tweets as well, by the way, for a few people. One for Guy Richardson. He said, healthy debate. Haha, your friends with the Ashley family have no knowledge about us as a club. How is that not biased? And Yorkshire Mag said to us as well, tell him to get on. The kid is tapped.
Yep.
Put him in his place, John. Put him in his place.
It sounds like you don't need to do a show. You've already shut him up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So the best thing to do is, like I said 3 weeks ago. I think it's 2 weeks ago. But I was going to do like a Twitter, what do you call it, Twitter Muppet sort of thing, right? Saying like you'd send a bad tweet sort of thing, trolling sort of thing. People, there's a few. He's one of them, right? He's one of them. I was going to do that, but I was told, don't do it, John. Do not do it because you're a good lad. You're a good guy. You're better than that. You got fantastic friends on Twitter. There you go.
Exactly.
No, but I'm just intrigued.
You'll have your Sunday vibes shout outs. You'll have your Saturday Muppet shout out.
Friday vibes.
Hey.
Monday vibes, Tuesday vibes, Wednesday vibes, Thursday vibes, Friday vibes,
Match day vibes.
Saturday
Vibes
Muppet
day.
shout out vibes.
There's no room for all. There's no room. No.
Sundays are Hulk days.
Oh, John, do we get our show out tomorrow?
That's what you're doing.
God, bloody, this is not hanging off me nose, man. You don't have to watch it pick me nose, Jesus. No, it's not bloody. It's not bloody.
Doing it right in front of us.
Fucking hurts now. Is that better? Fucking hurt that much tonight. You brought a fucking tear to me eye, man.
It's when you pull one of those little hairs out, it brings you to tears.
Oh, hi, it is. That's what it's like. Ah, bitch.
Wow.
I can't believe there's actual real people in this world that think that Steve Bruce is doing a good job. It's just a troll, man. It's got to be.
Do you know what it is, Daniel?
The
Right?
stats prove
They
the stats prove he is the worst manager in history, and yet all pundits are blind to see the truth.
Yeah,
Hey, you obviously still. Annie, it's not your burner account, is it?
What? You what?
Not your fake account, is it? Pretend to be a Fulham fan, provoking Newcastle fans.
How did you work that out?
Hey, I'm smart, me, you know.
Delete.
Thing. Right, I'm back.
Finish crying now.
Finish pick me nose. Got half 10 already. Fucking hell.
Where's our next point coming from, if any?
Oh God, man. I don't know. I can literally, all I'm gonna say is I don't know.
Nah.
I wish I could say next Saturday or the Saturday after, but I can't say us in these next 2 years picking up anything.
Same.
You know what it is, like, guys? I don't know. I think you might know it. Steve Bruce has not won 3 wins straight since 2009.
Yeah.
Someone need to win 1 game first, never mind 3 games straight. Don't get ahead of yourself, man.
I'm not. I just let us put it out there, but it is true.
It's true, but you're getting ahead of yourself of thinking about winning 3 games in a row. We haven't won 1.
It's the fact that we've only kept 3 clean sheets since February, so that's even more of a worry.
Jesus.
And then all the games the teams that got relegated last season. West Brom away, Fulham and Sheffield United at home. That says it all.
Exactly. We are absolutely shot. This is the worst Newcastle team I've witnessed for a long time. If we get relegated, we'll be down there for decades. I'm telling you, we'll not get back up again until we get new owners.
No way. Yep. 100%.
And even if we get new owners, John, we'll get skint owners who can't afford any new players. So that's where the story will end, I'm afraid.
It'd probably be like Burnley, get taken over and then go straight into a £90 million debt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think our next point will come against Burnley at home in December.
Ooh, can't wait.
Yeah.
Burnley beat us in the pre-season.
Yeah.
We beat us twice already this season.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, seriously, I don't expect to get any more points until December, realistically. Like I said,
just December, we got Burnley, Leicester, Liverpool, Man City, Man United, and Everton. That is the whole of December.
We might not get anything out of them games.
how many? Do you think we'll even win 5 games this year?
You ain't even won 1.
Yeah.
Nah.
Paul reckons we're going to beat Wolves.
No.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'd probably go draw against Watford at best. But that's the only point I see us getting. I reckon even Norwich would turn us over as well. Not getting nothing against Palace because they've heavily invested and they're starting to show some form. Brighton, they humiliated us last season.
They'll have beaten us 3-0, so it's obviously got to be 3-0 at Brighton, isn't it?
Brentford can beat us with their B team, so God knows what the first team's going to do with us.
Yep. And I'm really worried because our last game of the year is away to Burnley.
And before that, we got to play Man City, Liverpool,
And Liverpool and Leicester.
Cheers,
And
John,
Arsenal.
for that.
That's the last 4 games. Again, I have to let people know because that's what's going to happen. I know it's a long way off, but just
We'll be relegated by then, man. We'll be relegated by
Too
then.
late then.
by Christmas. And then
You guys think we'll get Yeah.
Then I go do a watch along in the Championship, Newcastle against Sunderland, Newcastle against Peterborough. I'm going to watch
46 games of John Sinclair next season. Can you believe it, people? 46 watch-alongs live.
Twice a week. Twice a week and a
Jesus. Plus cups.
Fucking hell, that's like 50 live streams every season at least.
Just wait till we go into League One. That'd be even more because you've got to think about the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, the Papa John's Cup.
Jesus.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, we deserve to be. I mean, we deserve to be in a Championship, honestly.
Yeah.
We're in a club and run. And I don't want to say that, guys. I don't want to say it.
But it's true.
None of us want to say it, but we all believe it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because this is all of Ashley and Bruce's doing. Steve Bruce mainly as well. Ashley's the problem, but Steve Bruce is the bigger one as well. Because he's not changing things up. And also, we haven't got a backup striker. Our defense are not good enough. I mean, last season, you could see 62 goals last season. Before that, it was 58. Before that, it was 38 or something like that. This season, it's going to be more than 62. If you can see more goals than that, we are done. We're done.
We'll concede at least 80 goals this year.
Yep, at least.
We're soft touch. Our defense are not good enough. If you go back, right, I mean, you got Kieran Clark, Jamal Lascelles, right? You got a few other players that played under Rafa Benitez, well drilled, good players, sort of thing. Not special, but they do the job. Now, Steve Bruce absolutely regressed these lot. Yeah? Absolutely regressed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look, I don't want to show me, I'm sorry about my passion, man, but I'm just speaking the truth. Do you know what I mean?
That's a fair point from Ryan. Bruce gets a lot of fucking luck. Bruce gets lucky sometimes. But I don't want to be relying on fucking luck for survival.
No. He's been relying on luck since the moment he entered the club.
Yep. It's fucking pathetic. It really is. I don't. It's not fun. It's not fun. Go on.
I'm going to shoot because I'm absolutely wiped off work with the match.
Yeah, I've got be calling it quits in a minute anyway, so.
Yes. I'll stay to the end. This is only a couple of minutes.
So we're all pretty much saying that.
Except Annie.
It's going to be a loss. Well, apart from Annie, it's going to be a loss against Watford. Unless ASM isn't playing, then Annie's going for a loss.
And he's not playing Gale, so that's that. We know that.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely. You're right, Dan. He won't.
Is that book finally come out now?
Issues tonight, like.
It's a hanky, man.
And that's a hanky.
It's got my name on and everything, man. It's got my name on. Yeah. If you have a hanky, you've got to have posh one. If you have a hanky, you've got to have a posh one. You can't have a bloody shit one.
Jeez.
Yep, so my prediction for Saturday is 2-0 Watford. That's me.
Yep, 3-0 for me.
2-0, agreeing with Chippaz for a change.
2-0.
And he said 2-0 to us.
I think Annie doesn't know that he's still on.
I'm gonna.
Annie, I'm gonna call up your parents and drug test you. I think you've been up to some things after streams. I'm worried about you, Annie.
Yeah.
I'm going 1-1. I'm gonna go 1-1.
Who's gonna score?
Who else but ASM?
Sod knows who's gonna score.
ASM. That's the only time we're getting a goal is ASM.
Maybe Miggy if he can produce what he did against Man United. He's the only other option that would probably score a goal. Willock is not looking himself.
He's not being played in his in the right role.
Ideally, I would like to see Miggy, Willock, and Fraser start in as a.
To be honest, I think Willock is massively regretting coming here now. He's massively regretting it. You've seen it against Man United when he was sat with his shirt over his head, as if to say, "What the hell have I done?" Like, I feel sorry for him.
We should have just got him on loan again.
He's got enough talent to go somewhere that'll appreciate him.
I agree. Yeah. And you know what it is, right? I mean,
hey, listen, honestly, he's doing it again. He doesn't even exist. Nobody's seen him.
We haven't seen him. We ain't seen no pictures of him in a Newcastle shirt. We ain't even seen him feature for the under-23. So who is this guy? Where is he? And what's he doing?
Yeah.
And why does that hold up the scaff sort of thing as well?
I think he's Lee Charnley, me, because we haven't seen him either, have we?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's fighting crime with Danger Mouse around London.
Yeah. Good point.
But yeah, I'll let you all head off to bed. It's 20 to 11.
Only 5 o'clock here in the US.
Well, you can fucking stay up then.
Come on.
Oh God.
We have to
Chippaz looks
recharge.
ready for bed, doesn't he? Look at
He's already half asleep now.
I know. He's just gonna nod off in a minute.
Rock my Chippaz on straight up.
All I'm going to say around is, I'm big, I'm hot.
Oh God.
There you go. What's me doing?
Jesus Christ. Well, all your flibbity flobbities are in the description down below. Cheers for coming on, guys. Same again on Saturday. It will be on Saturday after the game. So same time, same place. More rants, most likely. Definitely likely. 100% most likely.
What's a rant?
Rant.
Piss off, I'm a Londoner. I say what I say.
Rant.
Newcastle, not Newcastle.
Oh, thank you for the rant, guys. Thank you for the clicks.
It's one that does rant. So take thyself away and swivel.
This has turned into a very weird conversation now.
Yeah, it really has.
Go to bed. Cheers for coming on, guys.
Agree.
Peace out.
Night, everyone.
Come on, you fucking mag.
See you later.
See you later.
Oh God. So yeah, we got our rants out. Ranting. Watford next. I'm going for a 1-1 draw. Who scores? Sod knows. If we were to win, maybe 1-0. That's as much as we can get. Watford, probably a 2-1 win for them. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we could get a draw against them. But Bruce does have to go. Bruce has to go. Simply has to go. So yeah, cheers for tuning in, guys. It's 2 and 3/4 hours, so pretty decent. So yeah, like, subscribe. Everyone's details are in the description as well. Need to add a couple more into there, but they'll be up there soon. And I shall catch you next time. When shall I catch you? We'll play Saturday. So yeah, I'll be doing my preview video on Thursday. So yeah, till then, take care. Bruce out.